The 4th of August 2023, 55 minutes gone past 1500 hours. We're live once again on our 24 radio, our Brabapa radio, as well as our 24 radio GH with another edition of Bamaso. You can equally catch us on Facebook at 24 radio stroke TV or on YouTube at 24 radio as well as at 24 TV. And on Twitter, simply at 24 Radio. This is where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come around just to figure out our role in making Ghana a very, very beautiful place. Here, we use Ghana, which is our primary identity, as our reference point in whatever that we do. That is to say, we use Ghana as our reference point. It makes us exhibit greater wisdom, it makes us exhibit greater intelligence, it makes us exhibit greater creativity, in the sense that, imagine there is an individual or an organization you know very well, you yourself, you know within yourself that hey, you know to check them, you know it's not something that whatever he or she is doing, it's not something that you love so much. In fact, you are livid by what they do. However, because they remain Ghanaians, you can't disregard them. So you will still have to figure out a way you will be able to bring out the very best out of them, or you will figure a way as to how something of you must change to cause them to change. That is that expression of love. That is that expression of creativity. That is that expression of intelligence that emerges of you the very moment you are able to reason on the grounds of you being a Ghanaian. It sounds very simple, but it demands a lot of practice to be able to get to that stage where, although you may not be on the same tangent with someone, you will still be able to accommodate and still seek to bring out the very best out of that individual. And the beautiful thing is, as you consciously seek to bring the very best out of someone, you are also bringing the very best out of yourself. This is just a natural phenomenon, in the sense that as the flowers seek to become more of itself, what it does is it secretes its nectar, and that nectar attracts insects, birds to come and eat of it. And as they come to eat of it, the process of cross-pollination begins, because as they eat of this flower, then they go to the other one, they bring the beauty from that flower and bring it to this other flower, right? Now, as that process goes on, every flower multiplies the beauty of itself with the beauty of another flower. And also, the droppings from these birds and what have you manures the land for the flower to grow more and more and more. So you realize that as the flower is seeking to make the insects become more of themselves, grow, become better versions of themselves, the flower is also improving upon itself. That is how this beautiful natural principle works when we are able to seek the very best of ourselves. As you consciously seek to bring the very best of an individual, a body that you are so concerned with, you realize you will be improving yourself in that process. That is the bottom line of what we do around here. So if you are here for the first time, for whatever the reason may be, you just bumped into 24 radio. Well, I would say nothing happens by accident in this world, right? Nothing whatsoever happens by accident in this world. It's for a special reason. It's because we cannot tell it all at a particular point in time. We just label certain things that happen to us as accidents, right? But nothing happens by accident. Everything is purposeful. Everything happens for a reason. You may not know the reason as of now. You may have been recommended to it may have been recommended to you to listen to a 24 radio. Yes, it can happen, right? And you may be a returning family member, right? It's all in order. We are here to improve upon ourselves. Many a time we are so enthused with just working on others rather than we working on ourselves to cause others to change. Well, it's so easy that way to call people to change while you remain what you are, and you don't even bother seeking what should cause changes within you to cause changes in others. Around here, we don't leave ourselves out of the equation because we know very well we are the very Ghana that we talk about every now and then. And if we are the very Ghana that we talk about every now and then, hey, it means we would have to work on ourselves as seriously so that we will be able to make the very best of ourselves to cause the very best that we would want to have in Ghana. Today being Friday, we call it BOGYAE, where we come to express our views on many things of concern to us. The concerns may be coming from our social dealings with one another, our relationship with our source, the power that is here as our lives. It could be the way we reason, our psychological quest. It could be our physical quest. Yes, yesterday Ofachum talked about the fact that on our airwaves, what then happens is you hear many people talking about particular medicines that would help you go 5 rounds, 7 rounds, among other things. It may be of concern to you. You can equally come and express your views to that effect. And well, you may have discovered beautiful ways of making money, or there is a particular way some people have chosen to make money that is of concern to you. Hey, come and express your views. Well, this one, when I turn it over to the other side of the language, I'll tell you about it. Something interesting is happening, so I'll talk to you about that later on. But hey, to this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamasu. And just from Hokasia na de mudo and come baby a otebia wa video no eda a24 radio abrabapa radio ana a24 radio GH. Say over Facebook nso dia a 24 radio stroke TV ana say Papa Smiley nso nsa bekan e wo ho. YouTube ya 24 radio ana say a24 TV. Ko Twitter nso at a24 radio. Ene yaba yebetwa to adwuna hekwan ebetimi afa na omai Ghana afa na ntumapa efra eno enti ni aba minia eno enti ani aba na yeah, they simple, right? Yema omai Ghana edi enim very important pa. I will say omai Ghana edi enim ewo ye bibia ye mu said ya ebetimi ama eniyama akese efa nyansa nimdie odo ahofama ebe free mu ayedebe aba the very moment ye de Ghana bedi kan no oh eniyama nyina asesa wo ye ho me na mkam kiro eniyama besesa wo ye de besesa san say akwai say oba, right? Oba. Na empo oba no ye ne bia wani nya de be enje ho. Wani nye ho. Nanso esanse oye obanti oye oba o, oye oba o ye de untimi nya de be. Untimi enyane mu ento ne ntwene de biara da. Obekɔ so a ne sika kra na abetua de ama enuanum bia omo ebetumi ama oba no and reason to the level of also ne nema oye de be oye nema oye na afi no obi be se na adwena ba fie obetua sika mpo ama nkrofo bi to that effect enti say who operate from say oye Ghana ni a right say unua no kra wa hunu say unua we kra kwa we si pa then say adenti na odwene say de wo odwene adenti na oye sa ne ma ya oye onto na ntwene o hwe kwan ya obeboa no na unua no atumi ayi eye adwen kese na ada ewo ni mu no aye de be apie etoda ahomete pa se unua bia ke bia o expect say de obesi a reason no o reason de a kire se o wa adwen kese so bia na wa anya de be o enya ne sa na o enya ne sa ya na ya nanso ontimi ntone ntwene o to ntwene atwene sei ontimi ntone ntwene na de me kire nyina ene se obomodia de Ghana eye opomasibra de ba nyina ne se obepese unua Ghana ni no obetumi ayi Ghana na ada wonimu no apie obepese obeyi sa Ghana na ada wonimu no apie na emra wo hwehwe kwan a obefa so ayi sa Ghana na eda ne mu apie no na wankasa no nso uyi improve obua wo ho ewo ekwan a obetimi adore ewo nyansem obetimi adore ewo nimdie mu ebetimi aboa wo na watimi ayi sa Ghana na ada ewo wonua mu no ayi de be amana pie. That is the beautiful side of you reasoning from the viewpoint that you are a Ghanaian to help your fellow Ghanaian to also improve. Ede keke munia. Ede. Na se opese wo hu se de ade we sei defa ohun hwe wonua bi a utimu se won nya adwene nsem bi a wo kan mfa kwan mu kura na to obo ase pause nya abotre ohun na busa hu se de ne betimi asesa ewo de se de misi dwene se de misi kasa eye menema bi a ebetimi akokenyan sa suban na me pese menua no edan ne di efa Ghana ho no ekokenyan no ma ne dadi ubehu se life na ehwehwe ono ane kanko eno ane yiyo no ebe kire unyansa ebe kire okwan bia obefa so obekasa na afei unua na wa ne nyansa no ada kakra nyese oni nyansa ho na emu ada waka bibi amana ye de bai asore ede keke eti yaba de ne yaba emedi agrokra yebe ye hu aduro yebe ye hu adwuma se de be ya oh my Ghana na ada ewe mu no ebetumi asore ene fiada enti fiada de yese de be BOGYAE enti se BOGYAE de a na kire se ebe yi de hye bo akwan hodo nyina eso bia na watwi nyina enema bia akoso Ghana opesen ka yeka ho asem ye ntumi anya de ben anka ho asem enti ene akwanya eda ho ma ho se wobetumi ayi afiri wobo ebi nso a wano as emre bia edema wa na wo ka bibia na wo ka odwumadi so anso eno so kan da ho bra debi de hye obo adwen kese kwan so na se de ne da me ma wa so ete ye no ye ne abrante ba ko ebetwetwe nkomo ewo kasa fidie yi so ene enche kra se de oje eka ye no o se yemwa nipa ewo mra otiase right yemwa nipa omra otiase enti abrante yi he got in touch with us through social media handles na menene kasa behind the scene no me am timunu say abrante no ohia some support here and there enti yene ne batwetwe nkomo ya abusua ne yene ne batwetwe nkomo ya hu ne haw ni ye na ya hwe kwan ya ebetumi afa tumi asupporto sa ye nua no yaka when there is an opportunity for you to grow, make sure you don't miss that opportunity. You grab with both hands that opportunity to grow. This is an opportunity for us to exercise our love muscles. It is an opportunity for us to exercise our creativity muscles, as well as an opportunity to exercise our intelligence muscles. And when such an opportunity comes, we never have to miss it. And in a short moment, you're near Branty and come all the way from the central region of Ghana. He's a very young man. You're better come kakra. And Shannon, no more video and na hasi. And commodia no ba now also participate fefe come. But for now, the Ebeka could see a young back on medical bonum no credit, only pay him wa. Oji, Anna or boy, Yaba, Bamaso will certainly continue.
BOGYAE-04 to me Gina Brani. Yes, you are Bubani Yanko. Nasina me Bebonipa or the Shani Passo. Nipa Yamao, Bonipa Yamao. Yamwanipa, Baby, we are humitio. Nipa bini kaya kra. Papa ya kini baby akwa maniemu. Ama fufobi kabutu afago yamu. Nanso nyame asem try say. Mayenya papa ya dao. Papa bia ya ya ninanu. We come to my ne asifo dacho.
And you me at the papa na. Minim the entire I say and you wait the see baby yanko bought the long one and no nonsense you better na kama let's roll only pay him one more time you better uncle Modine so BOGYAE-04 to me Gina Brani. Yes, you are Bubani Yanko. Nasina me Bebonipa or the Shani Passo. Nipa Yamao, Bonipa Yamao. Yamwanipa. Baby, we are humitio. Nipa bini kaya kra. Papa ya kini baby akwa maniemu. Ama fufobi kabutu afago yamu. Nanso nyame asem try say. Mayenya papa ya dao. Papa bia ya ya ninanu. We come to my ne asifo dacho. Se onyame maubia.
Kaya kwa mwati asefo no bini mawe yo ya wadaji ayenya mwati asefo no bini mdacha sa nipa wa tene chasam ya kaya nini nyami temwase tu omwe pia kwa mene wa me wamra mtiasio sawa bibi mami amamile
When you are, let me for crazy.
Eyi ene enwumu a utia na akokinyan eye enipa ada ewowu mu na epie aba fefefe oje mse enwumi se me ha mani am se ebaye be se if you be say it's getting to about 10 years. Nah, yeah, it's almost 10 years. Verse 2016, how baby, say 2016, how baby na new me a na OJ Abranti bia. I would say he's one of the conscious songwriters, musicians that we have in our time. Or Tronyo, you can feel say he's actually done a lot of downloading to put those lyrics together. Nenyum ekinyan ebo abaso etimi ehyew ama enipa ada ewo wumu no and also etimi enyane to come into expression. Enyumni mu baako ana me bokyere wo no onipa ehiamoa. Every stanza and say every verse of the song, including the chorus itself, so amazing. The last part, I can see was nipa bi ehun ahomete nipa bi eninkaye nipa bebre aye papaye ama edwon akowie ewo amanimu enti etoda ohwe papa bi a obi yeye na baby a ede no ekopie ya wanhwene ya na wadwen be ye wo se wonso menye de be menye papa. That there is there's a certain bigger side of it. Or say Bible chire yen say me nya papa yeda we be ka say na me nye Bible ni ana say me am kin kan Bible no de na ede na me so me asma okay me de yeda. Well, you see, if it works, it has to be able to you have to be able to prove it in nature as well, right? Nature is way bigger than the Bible, right? Way. But the Bible is just a tiny bit of what this universe is all about. Nature is so big. Nature is itself. And whatever is in the Bible should also be proven in nature, else is of no use, right? And if it can be proven in nature, right? If it can be proven in nature, it means it covers everyone in this world, because everyone, you being a Christian, you being a Muslim, a Hindu, or what have you are part of nature. So if it can only be proven in nature, it umbrellas everyone in this world, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, and it's it's getting very, very interesting. Say, Oshe abodi emua, right? Say, Oshe abodi emua. Mframa ehume ye no. Toda itimi twa ye tokra ye debe. Egum yi mframa gum yi mframa kire se try ye to kakra from a boni efri echi abegum from a we see mu but from an ne bumfu still our there be ohome ya fine, right? Just say for as long as it takes, whatever powers us, as long as it wants us to live, it continues to do whatever it has to do for us to be able to have life. Or no, I thought that the elements that makes life possible. No, we were asking ourselves something to do with our degenerative forest land, among other things. But hey, still no, the earth is still providing us, is stabilizing love, is providing us with food, among other things. So it's never stopped loving us, although we are doing things inappropriate to the world. It's still loving us. Now, learning from that, we should not stop doing good, no matter the situation. We should simply express what we are at any particular point in time. One other beautiful side of our story, and they say, when we meet resistance in whatever that we are doing na one way or the other resistance a cloudy afi you hu de enye hu kra bio, right? Say share the sun, for instance, when the sun is to meet the clouds, it doesn't allow the clouds to overcome it, right? The clouds does not overcome the expression of the sun. But what happens the very moment the sun meets the clouds, it bursts into a spectrum of colors, a different rainbow, right? And what it means, and it's when I meet resistance, when I meet opposition, it bursts the greater wisdom of God within me. It bursts the greater intelligence of God within me, and it bursts from within me greater love, among other things. That is how we should be. These are templates. And say a template dia one kasa tenase na dwene ho fa kwa dwendwem. This is not something that you say and then you leave it. You just take it into proper contemplation. Now wabusa ho say just as the sun burst into spectrum of colors, when I meet an opposition in my life, when I meet someone who you may say is very troublesome, you may meet some people who someone may say they are very, very unapologetic. Hey, yet apology could have one be could to say the opposite can be. It's an opposition. Just as the sun burst into its spectrum of colors, what is bursting out of me? What beauty is bursting out of me when I meet such opposition? And you better. As you continue to meditate on some of these things, you realize it's a greater wisdom emerges of you every now and then. Into Oji, or say, Yamwa Unipa or Bra or Tiasi, irrespective of war, irrespective of the experiences that you have. One other thing I also say you come to realize, and it's all that we have in this life was given to us by life to promote life, right? And very, very interesting. All that we have in this life, it was given to us by life. Life made it possible for you to have what you have, isn't it? Okay, thank you. So you too. Okay, for what reason? For you to use it to promote life. And if life is giving you what you have to use to promote life, and you on your own, you decide to say, hey, because someone did this, that person did that, I am not going to use it to promote life. Remember, you are causing some huge karmic debit for yourself. You are causing some huge karmic debit for yourself, because whatever life gave you is for you to use it to promote life. Well, we go ahead every now and then to keep judging ourselves, and until we tend not to yield to what life is telling us, to use what is giving us to promote life. We tend to do that. We yield into judging ourselves every now and then, so we don't use what life is giving us to promote life. Another time, we will delve deeper and deeper and deeper into some of these things. Na the NTNA boss annual, you know, and around here Kofi, Kofi Central Region, I know a young man, say, Osiafio Crown or Cultural BEC. He's faced some huge challenges here and there. Ewo na brabo muti, then some nakakra. Sometimes I want to hear the stories firsthand, not. No more kasa we children. I don't want to hear everything. Oh, it's a bedroom bedien is na yedidim komona na the questions flowing every from all centers, corner center, upward, downwards. I get a deeper feeling as to the situation. It's an opportunity. Say we will grow. In creativity. It's an opportunity for us to grow in love, an opportunity for us to express more of intelligence. You see, Brother Dr. Ishmael Tete, a very renowned soul of our time, I can't see me say, your children are not the ones that come through you. And yet, anyone they come from your loins, but your children are the ones you grow through, right? And what it simply means, and they say, the very ones your goodness run through, the very ones you become an influence upon, the very ones you become a catalyst in awakening the greater good in their souls, the very ones you become a very supportive spirit in their life, the very ones who you motivate every step of the way, the very ones that you help them to become wonderful versions of themselves. They are your children. They are the very ones who your soul is growing in and through them. Those are the very ones that become part and parcel of you. And when we have an opportunity like this to support a young soul, a gentleman who is in need of our help now, we should not miss that. It's an opportunity to register him as a child of our own, because our virtues are certainly going to grow through such an individual. This is not the first time at 24 Radio and as our 24 Media Services, we have a year endeavored to do something like that. And then in a year, Oba Christina, and my annual class, Yen Batchum Combo. And maybe a tremulous in fee, there's a do entem, a check a crack. Yene Oba Christina, and also Ekuhuni case in this over the internet. And then we decided to say, we will take that opportunity to exhibit some greater good within us. Na abofrano ewo tumor ewo nenufumu, right? I think she was then about 12-13 years. Na tumor at that nenufumu actually say I still have those pictures. Nenufumu na ayekesi all the way abofrano or Volta region. Modia moving all the way from Volta region to Greater Accra region to do some examinations here and there, to come up with how much it will cost for them to remove the tumor and the excess tissue now I build up a wall abofrano enufumu. Yes, adofo ewo akonifo radio ede osie oyo people contributed here and there to make the surgery come into reality. Ene ye ka say who oba Christina logically, right? Logically say me hu ni photo pe baby a mani ko kane pa eye ne nofo enyam fom so say me hu na mani ko ne nofo so, because say ya nya saade no a ana bia nko otiase anka still me hu na the first place am ani beko eye ne nofo, right? Because it would have been so ebe odd. Like the logical mind goes with something that is out of the usual, right? It and then senka me hu no ana na 1 year sa surgery na still my eyes will go straight to a year nenofo. Yes, me hu ni photo and after the surgery many go straight away to nenofo. Nenofo. Now the young girl is grown so beautifully, so beautifully, and that alone gives you some happiness, some joy. That, as MasterCard will say, it's just priceless. It's just priceless. And we have been afforded another opportunity here. There are so many opportunities around. Today we have one. We will be interviewing this young man to see how supportive we can be in order to get him on his feet. And Timrenoso, that interview ne Koswa, be part of it. And when the need be for you to grow in your virtues through this young man now, don't miss it. Do something to that effect. That aside, BOGYAE yeba aba be de ehyiebo adwenkese kwanso ene de we be say eyeke we can run away from it. Yeba abe de ehyiebo ewo adwenkese kwanso. We'll take a very short commercial break, right? As I try to say, I'm having a little technical issue here. I'll sort it out, and then when we come back, we get on with our conversation. Medini Yansano, Noah, and Papa Smiley. We will certainly be back after this.
A dear job on a wobble. Say ye dinto, obi awoda. Eye anasempo ekuobi pnoto Akwantufoɔ media services won krofo a bonyo my fatama ne abobo ye biara wo bedwam kasafo a aprofo frene se MC a wonano so atie ena wosan so wo enuane noafo a wonu anuane ahodo pia ehotie ena video ena infoni twafo a wo ba betwa mfoni papa bi efe a wo de beka kai won hyehyɛ ne da wo hwehwɛ Akwantufoɔ media services one number 07951 832691 and also se from 079041 43168 wasanso wo internet so a one website address here www.akwantufourmediaservices.com. Akwantufour Media Services ye wo homa wo da.
You the hustle be like say you know they got chance. Area the jet out in different umbrella.
Would your thoughts be different if you were to understand that you're the same Ghana you would want to make better? If yes, join Papa Smiley and his team on Bamaso, live on Akwantufour Radio from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. London time, Monday to Friday. to consciously deliberate on ways of letting the Ghana we would want to live in be found in us. Always remember, the enlightened Ghanaian is the one that sees himself or herself as the Ghana itself. Bamasu Adrin Kessie.
The Intraman Association UK, Etunsa Fred Intra this year, a wo UK hanging say. Momaka yen ho, na yen fan kabum, any croye, and to adjune and fan more ye mind intra. This year, Busumi Biara Nicosia die, Tosumi nu, Ewo Weekway Community Centre, St. George's Way, London, SE 15 6PL. A free non sia copum non watching renemo. Friend yen was 079 041 43168. Bra, na dencha main punto here. Pentemprem, Minnesono. Adewu dentra. Kwaye kesia e Minnesono.
The Church for Spiritual Empowerment welcomes you into the Hour of Awakening and Empowerment with Brother Dr. Ishmael Tete. Be open and discover the radical truths that will set you free this and every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time or 19 hours GMT. Awaken the spiritual giant in you and gain the ability to handle your life and succeed in your life goals. Join the interactive Hour of Awakening and Empowerment with Brother Dr. Ishmael Tete for spiritual lessons to unleash your innate potentials. You will have the opportunity to ask questions which will help you grow spiritually. Remember, this program comes up every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time or 19 hours GMT right here on BOGYAE-04 Radio. Make a date with us.
What event are you organizing? Is it a birthday party, christening, funeral, wedding, and many more? Fall on BOGYAE-04 Media Services for your DJ and music that will keep you on your feet. Master of ceremonies who will captivate your guests. Photos and videos that will hold your cherished memories, as well as catering services that will provide mouth-watering food. Turn to BOGYAE-04 Media Services. We make the most important part of your events come with less worry and excellent professionalism. For bookings, please contact 0795 183 2691 or 0790 414 3168. Alternatively, visit our website www.BOGYAE-04mediaservices.com. BOGYAE-04 Media Services, there to serve.
Forget to be allowed when you want to visit her. Sometimes I get to be the for. Don't be sure the moon. I deep sure the moon. Where the enemy inquire that day. I'm in here. I don't know. Don't be sure the moon. I deep sure the moon. Send you where that inquire. I'm in here. Oh, Toby, oh, so better, and crummy. Oh, Bria, member Gromano. Saste she way on a métier, and to also forfeit the tour. Let's say what Data Kennedy, Macram. went to war radio. I put to 77 put the man on you. I went to war radio. Papa smiling, I went to see my one more. I went to war radio. I put to 77 put the man on you. I went to war radio. Papa smiling, I went to see my one more. There you know. It goes by the name Papa Smiley and got the vibes that will make you feel irate. Tune in and stay tuned to Bamaso. It's a party the king Smiley. Nana Wokwaso. Yo, on in Nanka Saturday and Web. Napam phone so reporting Chidom from Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Tune in to Bamaso on a 24 radio. Yo, 24 radio. I put to 77 put the man on you. I went to war radio. Papa smiling, I went to see my one more. I went to war radio. I put to 77 put the man on you. I went to war radio. Papa smiling, I went to see my one more. Yo, from here to foreign, you give us a reason to listen to radio. Papa smiling, anyebo.
Aye, Papa smiling, anyebo, the anyebo. Aye, and if yada, yaba. Eye BOGYAE yeba abi de ehye yebo onti mensu kra de ehye obo no wo feel say wo betime yi efiri obo adwen kase kwan so no bra ne be yi efiri obo every expression of anger within us is seeking some good, right? Onti say wo yi bibi efiri obo adwen kase kwan so now I drink we'll go further to reveal that greater good. Perhaps a buffone woman is seeking to bring into expression. The one BOGYAE ye free abo I drink kwanso. And yemano doso and yema koso ewo yema Ghana mu yakase ye can't. Yankan yida dane da nyina foforo debe esi esan se ne ma no foforo si dane da nyina ntina ba kontimi ntina so nya debe enche ne se ntino akoy se oso ha na waso ha na waso ha na waso ha na waso ha na enti ase ba ko a wo se yinyina yenya ene se say if the fundamental said we one a kind of baumia or say if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. The fundamentals of our lives weaker. What happens and they say aba ye besu bia no express the weakness in our fundamentals. Ababia yebesubia no express the weakness of our lives. Nti say ye hwede nti a dan day nyina we have peculiar difficult problems on our land na e say fundamentals be are so missing in us. Banisa it manifests as various problems that we encounter. And in as much as we would want to address those problems individually, one sure way is to find out how we have fallen short in the basic issues of life, the fundamental problems of life. And when we are able to identify the problems with the fundamentals now, and we address those problems from that perspective, we come to understand, we come to see, all the other problems, and they will fall in its rightful place. And if you ask me, the fundamental problem, your war, and your my Ghana and it's a universal thing. The fundamental problem. The fundamental problem that we have as a nation, it all begins with we lacking understanding of the purpose of life. Yes, we lack so much understanding as to what life is all about. Sometimes I ask myself, do we just think we just came into this phase of life to make merry, to enjoy ourselves, perhaps to increase our tally every now and then, to as to the various women that we may be able to bird, among other things, how we'll be able to accumulate wealth in whatever possible whatsoever. Sometimes I wonder. However, when we gain a deeper understanding as to why we are here, it changes the ball game altogether. Yes, it changes the ball game altogether. So if we start reprogramming ourselves, coming to the understanding of the purpose as to why we are here in the surface of life, so many other things will begin to fall in its rightful place. A lot. I would say practically everything about us will fall in its rightful place. You see, just as we know, okay, in hindsight, we may say we know that we were in our mother's womb to be able to develop all the organs that we would be able to need, we will be needing in this world, right? We are equally here to work on our spiritual muscles, our spiritual muscles of creativity, intelligence, and love. That is why we are here. You see, Madikaka, if it's going to work, it has to be able to be proven in nature. And for the very ones, I'll start from the Bible and then we move on to nature. For the very ones who believe in scripture, they say, before I formed you, I knew you. In what form were you known before you were formed? In what form were you known before you were formed? Say before I formed you, no, I knew you. I knew you. In what form were you known? You know who? That is for the very ones who believe in scriptures so much. But if we go beyond scriptures, you realize every invention was once an idea in the mind of the inventor, and ideas cannot be seen, right? You can't see ideas. Ideas. You can't touch ideas, right? Can you? That which you can't see, that which you can't touch, what would you call it, right? And when someone conceives an idea, over a period of time, he puts several other ideas together. When you get the initial idea as to what you would want to do, over a period of time, you realize the idea takes proper shape. As you continue to brood over the idea, you realize the various steps that you will need to take every now and then, so that the idea now it has come to mind, will come into its full manifestation. Over a period of time, we say the idea becomes very clear and clear and clear and clear onto you, and then you begin to unfold the idea. Just say, what shall I say? The idea now about who put it into expression, right? Very, very interesting, right? Now, the very moment what put to idea now very clear. Now what shall I say? I say, it has begun another pathway in the development process. It's so beautiful. So this is nature, right? You take a seed, right? A sperm and an egg comes together, and then a baby starts to develop in a mother's womb, right? Over a period of time, the mommy looking after herself very well, eating very right, not polluting the child within, with alcohol, with smoke and everything. The baby grows beautifully, and after 9 months, the baby takes shape, and then the baby is born so beautifully, right? The baby is born, right? Aklana is also the beginning of another pathway. Another journey begins. Another exciting journey begins. So that new journey, it begins. Actually, say I feel ever here. Aklano, how we'll be able to support that child to also grow, to be able to express the God potentials in him or her, right? And when we come to this very phase of life, this human phase now, we come to the understanding of the purpose of this phase. It changes everything. It changes the dynamics. In fact, here, whatever that you have, as I said earlier on, whatever it is that you feel you have now, or you have acquired, and you would our branch here much there was to say you could mukwa. Fanko baby, into fanko baby, I didn't know the mukwa no. Won't find yet a dear you will be able to take with you even beyond the grave. There are some individuals their wonderful virtues are still with us even after they are gone. Their wonderful virtue, their beautiful spirit is always with us even now that they are gone. Yes, it's still with us. And why wouldn't you just sit down, contemplate on this very important question? What is the purpose of life? And in what way can I align my purpose in this life to fit in the overall purpose of life? The very moment you get a grip of this very simple question, what then happens is everything changes in your life and around you. Well, Munchame, meba, producer, Hackett, I drink it to Chame, meba, and then we will certainly continue. Also about Patricia, about Homan, so about Chame, but to see a Chame, meba.
form. Yonya boy for to me jina brami. Yes, si wafu baba ni nyankopo. Na sunya mi bebo nipa or defend nipa so. Nipa hiamwa o. Nipa hiamwa o. Yamwa nipa ora. Otiasu. Nipa bi hu ya hu mitio. Nipa bi ni kaya kra. Papa ye bi nipa bi akwa maniemu. Ama fofo bi ka butu afa do ya hu. Nanso nyame asem try say. My nyai papa ya da o. Papa bia ya ya ni nanu. We come to my ni asifo touch. Say onyame ma ubia. Kaya for mwati asefo no bini mawe yo ya wadaji ayenya mwati asefo no bini mdachi asem nipa uwa otene chiasem ya kaya nini nyamite mwasem tuwa mwepia wamine wami wamra miti asio saluwa bibi mami ya mamine
I can listen to and you me over and over and over. There was a time that when I'm embarking upon a long trip, I used to keep such wonderful tunes. Hey, this is one of them. I put it on a replay. It's on a loop for even if it's 3 hours. I will listen to such a song for the entire journey. And in such doings, you know, I'm able to download so much wisdom from such beautiful songs. I say yemwa onipa obra oyede be wotiase. O se nyame bebo onipa o de fa onipa so. Hey. That is a natural truth. Onyame ebebo onipa o de fa onipa so. Say once again, the very ones who believe in scriptures, you know, or say Onyankopon of a dream ono a just asem ni dipa o se Onyankopon ebo yen e wo ne suban ene ne nseso, right? And we are units of God here on earth. And so Onyame beboa enipa or the nipa so. Say if God is to help or support itself, God uses itself to support itself. And no, and in very simple terms, but Ishmael will put it this way: life supports and promotes itself. As simple as that. And so Onyame ebeboa nipa or the fa nipa so. Say life will support and promote itself through units of itself. And when you are supporting life, you are helping life, and you wanna BBO, it is the life within you that is giving you that opportunity to serve life. And the degree to which you are able to open up yourself for life to use you as a vessel to support and promote itself, life channels its own resources in and through you, so you will be able to become a huge channel to support and promote life. As simple and beautiful as that. Yankwa humanis way. Na yema wafa kufichum berima akwaba. Obakum se otimenka enye akwabu
Yeah, I didn't catch it.
What if you ran and if you do, and if you had it, and I cried your content. Yeah,
okay. Yo, me, you so good. Now, I'm saying for the few, we are here.
Oh,
so I read your message reference to Kwaku Bediado. Meaning the crackasa. My duty there is being done properly. So on the quasi, men sending me location. Now, or free for the Abidia crowd, or person or person to me, or fee, so I can't over feel.
Beautiful.
And I mean, I'm not paying crowd, no, Akasa.
Good.
Survey, you be up, you know, my
M said,
what some two obia. You know, yen to Kitwabia in shop. Let it drop some water, makes a mighty ocean. And she wanted not to say BB autonomy to be a simple cracker, Sabi, or the better a car, a dinosaur. So I expect people to take up to this appeal and then to this challenge and generously dip their hands in their pockets and help the brother. It doesn't matter how much small, no. Kitwabia will be appreciated. That's my message to the platform. Every Kitwabia will be deeply appreciated. Right.
You offer. Thank you very much for the head start on this very issue. Nanesika enso efreme anopano. Ono krade. Emra message no call and send run me announcement no, right? Ti me de message no e call no na. Obusa me say how much? Eti obusa me say how much no na me call board chairman ho na mbusa say Nanesika say.
Message na ono anso.
Minimpa ala be catch the board chairman say Nanesika obusa say how much o board chairman so say oh apene ho asem ku obusa say how much the any catch say me here £5,000.
Enti wo de ejina Nanesika na ono
ejina Nanesika na ho na so but I'm on say what he actually meant and is perhaps as a family no he thought say bia ye twabo at ho say obi etua this particular amount towards this particular asemwa ato board chairman no madam say me chechi mu ma no say there be ye ne sa of a chuma
bia why would him ye for you senior buying beyond will be a yen voluntarily will be ma £100 will be ma £50 so any privately will be a yen privately will be a
that's right na hey offer there was one other thing Nanesika erezi na it was laudable until going forward we intend to use it beautifully. Now can I say say yaye busuan na sa nyem say yaye busuan na sa ebi tietie bi na so ebi keka bi we yawe from your home here and there, but that does not take away the fact that we are a family, right? Na no say ohun say asem to obi a ye shada enkeka ye hu yie as to how we'll be able to support ourselves. Well, I told him say adwuma no eso said the obaakofo nsa entumi enkata nyame ni no enti we will need to find someone we can designate to say sa onipa kro we say no onene ye welfare officer, right? Enti as a welfare officer no say asem etu obi ewo abusuan we mu a the first person I also obo na mane ye welfare officer. Enti ubo ye welfare officer mane na ode asem no aba beto abusuan anim ewo kasafidie no so, and then whatever needed support no the welfare officer liaises with you and the family na fi no whatever support no ye the amount na isan se na sika na ne rezi sasem we say ewo manim no me ne bo chairman kasa ye na say it is a step in the rightful direction. Say, a man and a welfare officer. After all, we are human data, right? And Nanesika will be the welfare officer, who will be making sure, say, the needed support that we need to give to ourselves in times of bereavement, among other things. We are able to do that. Say, I can say, Krano, my name say Bibi. Say Nasi and so eto form, right? Na me nim say Bibi waye ye na wiem kwa Bibi beka no in a person e work as a video so no say enten ho asem kra biom. And he, as the welfare officer no, he will also be liaising with Bibi to find out the various arrangements are a war the atono so that we'll be able to effectively support ourselves going forward. And that is what is at stake of now. So we'll be able to consciously and effectively support each other going forward. Acho say entiasia ye dwuma me boa.
Me de betiasia pa but crime yamanka because me yen ye hu adwuma ye ya na eden. Na me pese me kom bebrebe ye nya to sa obi a aka na koma say obi 1 cedi and 2 cedis no onyi obi nso enya bi enya yentimi yenya bibia yenya no man ko sa why because we know a cycle it goes down a chana na up to obi for so na fi ya reference a bi tu asumasi so on ti me de medical so I let you na every akopin trade na my donation full stop me kwa I can speak for me me obi nso ebia onya you say yen bibia we just keep quiet about it and just yen nipa ba ko mienu kwa na be ya yen and then we close that chapter we move forward. Why? Because you are not careful that we kwa be ka koye another unnecessary irritating noise making, and we shouldn't go on that tangent. A voluntary what a kuma we are fair, it will be appreciated. When to me and so and yet to me you bibia we in here kasatintin be a very simple as simple I suggest we close that chapter kwaku be do over a year what dawa come so bonus what went to me and so any bibia why so let's life so goes on that's what I'm saying.
Yo, life still goes on. And certainly life will certainly goes on. Continue its own course. Over June. Thank you very much. Now, and if you are there, and Sunday any branch na yene me twetwe nko no beba fidie ne so no. Bibi shop wa peso yi ne sisi ana.
Me kromo asem ya me de no na ha me o man no. Said penny for a D kind be NCC a penny more here, man. So, why your man a draw? I real na minim pa a ye shoot me a baby. We pretend so much and so many congenital lies amongst us. Gana for Africa, black for and she. Even though I keep on making the advocacy, but meaning say a problem that may call me grave because still near a fraction because study a city sad name action party. It's sad and Ubiba can say we keep quiet here, but in that so keep quiet. So you keep on saying, thinking and hoping say people back will buy into me again pana me menyano. Nanka ya abrochia ya minu bi no kotra ho enyo omo nyina na nipa kakra bi and they show the display some leadership potential. They showed a lot of leadership and when we 1 2 3 and the party do over time bought into those good ideas na chrono aye my disciplined my no kra kan akwa animu and I year me free West Africa to be very hard work over the last thousands of years. So United Kingdom say a crew that above 1,000 years. Nipa be a year and your papa p but you free Kumasi Yakoto Yanya benefits the crown so my call at me and your scabby timo. So see I really hope the way Now, saying, as we see last week, what the no, Nigeria leader, and so no, ECOWAS, Penny, see what can be a Hunhuran be said. Woman Yai, Soja Fono, and Sanko Barracks. Now, Yai civilian president, yes, sir, a woman are watching. The options are be used, includes even force, military force to attack Niger. And also, for especially back on our work, Wagadugo, but kind of so what Cassan, Yemi de Pa. Was this our ECOWAS phone sim who know Mexicano? Woman Yai. Na civilian political parties, woman Yai chrono, any a tro. No, yo, no, ya or man ye for ye, your benefit. So you need be and who are happy for it. Oh, now, if you fan about when the civilians are ye above ye two about said the Biamak. Mime Trabuchi, I've lived with over 12 different British prime ministers. Two about be Nipa Bakukra and who enka. As you have me say next year, 7 December 24, about to ever. Definitely somebody somewhere in Ghana will be killed. Either say you tube bono and I just can't be chen bono. We don't have the spirit of excellence. Yeah, but I'm here, Jimmy, and the 20 years, and the apostle are not much of the wants watching to what pump civilians. So, auntie, ye giant, then so, I said, no, can't, to see, I mean, you so what did you say? Since that apart physical and pass. First of all, a crime. Say, well, no, any sick acquaint and case who tax also, and my abide. You need say you know any sika. Now, does it make sense anywhere in the world to say, would this sika be that come to over 1 million Americans? Them. I've heard other people say, Arabia, the hope, sika, the opera, the year. Sister, that part when you're on the person, when you minister, and she's supposed to live above reproach. Me, to me, this 1 million, I say, I'm past because I'm not a minister. Me, yeah, a good father into me. And someone who are supposed to show leadership and discipline on it is a Chilamide Yanina, a corporal sergeant, I mean, are you going to entirely blame the soldier? Oh, I said, yeah, one more your policies, they have to be disciplined. They have to be disciplined. And I asked someone, the American eyes, I made to Babo or Sonata, so we send penny for woman tea. And so, yeah, because my bomb pines will behave well. Yes, I mean, bonus say, you behave well because I say, yeah, Ghana have soldier for to a baby. The first one was Kwame Nkrumah, but 56 years ago. No, your child was that Kwame Nkrumah government was corrupt. Maybe a CPP, young pioneer actually. And Nkrumah as a leader was not corrupt. But the other crow would say the ministers were thieves. Krobodu say Kojobo, Welbeck, the woman, they were thieves. They were doing exactly what Cecilia has done. Krobodu said now because say until the we know see dying 24. Minister by pay say the demon ultimately see dying Kumasin in 24. We are Caribe. And I have affected Kwame Nkrumah as a leader. There's what who say Krobodu say Kojobo so when papa or you want to me and so the buck stops with leadership. And Nkrumah had to pay the price of some of his ministers did. And the man, a free to a good Kwame Nkrumah by him. So when you're disciplined with me, a tea Krobodu say Koto in Salon prison Hobia to serve as a lesson. Any of the ministers and CPP, you're going to Salon, and see will be a working idea. And Nkrumah failed to do that. So he had to pay the price. You see? And to say, media de shame boan makano. Empire and say, Dan African, you behave well. Because you quite would say, the British Prime Minister, American, one yet the area of Ghana in the European sky. Potholes in New Washington, in London. A Kufa to quite Bia, Washington, every capital in the world. Ubanka have potholes in Buhari Fee, Bola Guabotin, can. And so on yet, you see. So before one of the sheep now will be so okay.
You over June.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, over June. Why the share boa no. Nti yanko ofa kwame so no ofa kwame so nyi the share. Ofa kwame abakwa.
Yeah, yeah.
Impom to say.
Old mother room.
Yo, ene nso ya da foforo a ya ba. Enti pesha onso de share obo no. Ifro obo mi yanko why?
Nene de ye musa bama so crowd.
And if you ada de say and yenchi aba maso refi on. Woni mu ayi ne ho ya. Ana onim se na if you ada on.
Na mi busa enra mu ba ya na se enra de utwa holiday.
Enra ya ba nkomo pa. Ana want nka.
Hey, me nya indication bia. Na mean say musa doctor nso no obai.
Doctor ba pa oni e bo enlarged right heart. Ehun nkomo pa. Media to until call better da ho. Why at that home? Media to away.
Kasema ka mi bubusa eni. Why I did any why I did. Ejabe koboso wa anya ye ntokenti. Mi busa na misru.
Bible say you pray, but you pray amiss because you prayed on your own last. The principle woman say ubusana kwa mpaso any unsuru. Why? Intino. Yeah, busana kwa mpaso ube okay. Okay. All right, Kwame. Ya badi any aba. Say when ya board chairman message, you know, saka me boy.
Me saka board chairman message. Ena metie ofachum so de no. Ena say a friend is saying na next council can argue. Anyway, in free na not there way there say between one and next can him say communication or baso. Na any can patron de no.
Patron there.
Patron. What's it?
Patron media.
Yeah, patron. Board chairman.
Board chairman. Yeah, can I say?
Confusion. When you know, board chairman. They na of a tumo cano. I say kono na adwene de nka omo ebe contribute now omo na forget omo yen but me feel say too platform is so I say team enti team de nsenke bibie ni a enka wo say ye organize na ka ya ye collective yibi na ka ye dia present say eja yanso a ye contribute to platform yi so yanso ya ho odin ni so na ye fe wo mo betumi atua kese no na eja ye ne a ye yesi kesu fe na ka cover yen na e ba se friend is saying wo a openum ne yi a ene teamwork no entumi nya adwuma na one thing me free post office na ebe na me call post office na me busa o mo say o mo atiti mi sika bi a menti ase asem wo ewura na ka chem say ani so we transfer will post office they call another banker. Yeah, too. Every year you be an transaction be an cost of €4. And besides the run idea semini or say Emrafo Frabano. Say you knew a more. I just say a quaint pia will be a faswa or bebo chrono be or faso. Now chrono some making a call equity. Say Nije as a way a peer honor. Oh. Nije omu my opinion no I say on several interest na nkrofo bi ayes omu abe camp omu krom honmo na de omu ye bia omu yo na things no by say ye interview ye kromfo ye bi se me kan moti ase a say e na wo so omu ye aban no say wa redraw ne nkrofo no dodo afiri ho womu your friends womu edanya womu yitimu no eno nso kroma na akohye ho no maye ho pasa na ye busa nkrofo no om say ye interest wo ho de ekwan bia so o say protect enti no de ekwan bia om be fa so a om be yu bia om be yo Which means to say there what they call simple language more. The TN say, me na me holding. Me na me wo niema ye di ebopo. Enti am robbery philosophy no de be adwuma. Upo umpo. Sana me wo mo ka kire me nti say ye wiase no apro kan a che say odwene ho a wonte ase. Me de me man. Ena de odi eso ye say wo ha ye. Ti say de nana do wo ha Ghana free. Ena ye so wura atwon ho. Na yen hwe kwan ya yen so ye betumi a protect ye man. And also one wins here on Tiasia or say there be mempene. And also the saying it is a say there Ghana for Africans is on Tiasia. The only way to save your money and they say hi. The only way between us we are my and say oh see it's near to you. Your man training in your more training. Said the bay big guys or more cross Mediterranean. Now training no between the bay na boyen na eba se yi kweskoko bia peso ha ye ne a en de sie animu ye ni yi enema eye adwuma wo wie mu ye bet se broni no beland from there ene o se ebo modern ne ka chense ura e pa cho wo man yenso ewe man ko krom wan ye mpentokwa enti na samuel me de me adwuna be ka fa ho no na see the weather no so e change you.
Yo, Ofa Kwame. Ose, Towas, you ose, Kabi, ose, yenye tuana, yenye tu, near Fanya the idea.
And I say, we are saying that I'm Robert say, by attack you, no need to feed the see a fast one. The fast one. If you are Rantia, one more bua, woman yet manual. It ain't training woman. Said the bay, it won't bet me a defend your mind. So we're training or more. Won't bet me aside you queer mine. And you must be brave or won't bet me. And then, Mammy Mamma equation be. Equation of means I can in any set. So we is 0, it will be more. Now, per se, we are chompia, expect will be more. Equation is it. So it will make a friend. Work instead the beya, obenya, obet me a true level. And T. Winnie Crano, yeah, Pusia, Ubehu, that would the abey expect. And the only way I bet me at the who African. I quite don't know those, because I think no doors. So the people are not working. Then for Nipa, yeah, face that. Yay, mummy, enter home my channel for me, mamma. Let's say, for so bad also. And for so bad also. So, yeah, Benquia, yes, I did that. Ever my diabetes. And also, look, and you know, Bencuno, my diabetes. It is the only way, is a woody Benquia. And we do Benquia, not their for Yeduma. Now, when you're holding nothing, so as I be more minor. It is son of me, imagine me.
All right, Ofa Kwame. Yati. Hi. That sounds watch the wadwin. Yanko Bombardier way. Na Bombardier enso enkebi. Owia akwasini eja say enso aba. Bombardier otimen kan akwaba ene ifiada yanko na yidi ehyewo. Ehyewo. Why? Bombardier. Se Bombardier enye ready a mamenko akwasi eswe. Na ofa eja say enso aba. Akwasi so ultimate kan akwaba
me jusu papa
na boko de
papa na me adom se madabia me ba me ka mabe hu ofa twum wa ha ofa kwa me so wa ha adom se that's enough, you know, and also wa ha usiafo mu nyama nyina so no I hope so mo bia ho ye on ba be John here nti that alone is a blessing to us. Yeah.
You any if you are so no mama na me boa.
Papa, ene dia me to bombo na eja. I'm making sure say strategist, you know, making sure so because and then they also do Friday with the full force neighbor missiles to be.
What do you do? Why?
Yo, Papa, my man, and Chiapa and Famau. Before semester, Papa, what chairman on sir? The WhatsApp way no me banner I raise me phone soon now. They say me free, so now my old number and I want me WhatsApp so me download the WhatsApp no, my new number no, me nyanya mo win. So me to my connect me. I don't know what is going on your platform.
Okay. It is you use new number, me boy.
New number, yeah. So me to send you now, ma dimina.
Send the brem. What I send the brem? No problem. Send the brem. Me I do. Why? Send the brem.
Yeah, na fa board chairman momo no fa send there na. You say on say account for your member you say a year yankoja, you know. And you know why you baha, you kaya dwene opportune will be turn out, but we are family right now. Such as here, we are family. You be two obia, son of a chunka, you know, say, in kind of papa would at least. You can be a one will be an over to bones, so not to, you know, to show love to, you know, because it's not easy and then now it's very expensive. So the Ghana, you know, adding, you know, Kakrabia, I mean, what the Mumbo send them here now. Measure na ajame so kakrebi ameti me a contribute to no aja ya boa I think say ye nyina be abusua for e wo ha no sa na obi de so ba obi de ba na ka I mean ye be because that's how Ghanaians we are. When we meet we are family, you know. So that's one thing that it makes us unique, you know.
Yo, what I said the number and we take you from there. Why?
All right, Papa.
Thank you very much.
Papa.
Yanko, Sunny Mwe.
Papa, and then can't send you now. I say, Baha, one thing is, I drink Cassie, there be a bar. I drink Cassie, tea, the American, Ebiana. Wait to me, the I drink Cassie, Afahona, Yena, who said a me patchy. W. Baha, I see, be big Sagrame, whatever, housing way, Omoka, I am better make because Ayana, minimum sembe brave. But enough machina me yemi notes I was school na me they can't who say no. I have to take time and you know make sure that this sagle me and make and I dig down and na besi no let them bar make me papa. Me know here we all know how much $200 million. No, I'm not talking about 200 million Ghana cedis. I'm talking about $200 million. Sometimes I don't know if you're not young crop for move, you know. Sikana ye boy, ana obufi say a Ghana cedi dia. I'm talking about 200, 1 million, mako 200. Anna yediama Brazil, this Brazilian contractor say on J, not on C segment. I think 6,000 units of houses for affordable or more sabio teachers here. Or market you 1,000 Ghana cedi, 500 Ghana cedi, a janka emboa, which was good idea. Say, as a country like Ghana, side idea no, okay, it's not bad. But Papa, you see $200 million, no, and so effort. Abra, and now Yakobo volleyball, Ghana for guy. It drew every Thursday, be 7 p.m. You could share your ball volleyball to burn calories and all that kind of stuff too. You know, make sure say diabetes free kakra. Yeah, Paul volleyball, you know Ghanaian, you transit didn't come out, you didn't come out. Madam Fubia, what of here? Brand new house. I'm not talking about 19 brand new house that was built this year. Almost starting on April. I know what $320,000. I'm not talking about condos and studios. Ghana, it's apartment. An apartment which I know if you want to own apartment or studio here by yourself, you need at least $50,000 before you can purchase. Now, yet Ghana, yet the contractor will be from Brazil for $200 million. Now, you see $200 million. That's why the contractor never catch them. You say Ghana for security here, waiting their competing first, it can air $200 million. After you see Ghana, so a good father, I bet now, so yes, on complete. You know, good father, Bamuno, I think say and maybe you are and call you bet you will not for you or more drink of a chum. Ebabeka said, no, we're not gonna pay that kind of $50 million. Yeah. Your project is a tika moment with betis and we know more the camp project is can so $200 million a Argentina answer. Uncle Papa, this is simple explanation. Give me the reason why you couldn't complete this project. $200 million acquire politics. And then we found out that the then NDC people took 10% of this contract from individuals. That's the reason why the project couldn't complete. As Obiame Baha, I think, of a Chumni, of a Kwame Nyansa, some Mukana, Miss Fabio, also Papa Smiley, and all the people come here, Nyansa, some Mukano. I mean, Nyansa, a year, Jumano. I have problem with this. So I say, Papa, I have problem with this. When I see a contractor, Papa Smiley, a contractor, a person will see fear, mammy, $1 million. But it's a kind of man or mammy, BBS, will complete if you know, $1 million. I feel the money we are. No, I feel trouble. $1 million in Kwano, and I'm asking you, say, give me the reason why I need to pay extra. I feel now the one you cannot give me the funding. I will terminate the contract. I have every right to take you to court, see you, and terminate the contract. Yeah, the year politics, Ghana. How can we move forward? It is the people are responsible for that war during NDC time. They need to go to jail. There's no time for they need to go to jail. If anybody was taking any amount of money from this project, needs to go to jail. We are talking about $200 million. It's the other thing says they cannot enter and complete. And now you saw Master say they need $56 million. Master, Papa, me I'm here. A sukono matter say me be a manukwa nyandu. You offer too much, you know. I'm pissed off right now. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Give me the reason why $200 million. Give me the reason why the politics. And I'm gonna give accolades to MPP government for not continuing that project. Isaac, I'm waiting for you here today. My message will be on you today. You come here, you talk every day. I'm mentioning your name because today I have so many questions to ask you about this segment. Your government was in power. I can't say President Mills, and who said no. If you're too quiet, and the conscious and so the idea of building segment, it wasn't bad at all. $200 million. Because you know what? My mother said, Papa, sometimes when people like Ofachum come here and talk insult us, no my head because you know what? You know, to the sense say I don't go be the way I dream say Ghana no necessary what you teach you we fucking stupid human beings in Ghana as Ghanaians sometimes we stupid. Because Papa, that you know, say Papa, minimum some pounds, not 200 million pounds. Papa, it's not small money. It's not small amount of money. It can do so many stuff. You know how many 200 million pounds can build this manufacturers company? Jeff Bezos. Papa, me too much. Jeff Bezos are basically Amazon Fulfillment Center. Papa, if you see that building, just say one day you kiss it. Brand new 2022 building. You know how much it costs? You know how much that building costs? And you know how many amount of money that generated at the man? He built that fulfillment center for $15 million. And now employ a NIPA more than 6,000 people. So if you come and tell me, say, the amount $200 million, say, factory affordable housing. Now, Sikana, then you come back and now people are asking questions. Say, no, when I a contractor and I do proposal buy there, me here $200 million and some are completing this building. Then we are asking you, say, you are requesting another $56 million. Say, Ghana Parliament improve. Let's say we are talking about 256 matter. I cannot understand. And then when we come here, you say, acquire your friend calling Dauda. Tata, ya baha, ya beka, semana, ya gam. Calling Dauda, ofi extreme, free a frame or yeah. The kind of we are now just to fear one East Legon and all who Isaac you trying to come here say or not the young channel and then a good father or my book run you all know you can't or no. We should leave these people and you see, Papa, I don't understand because Papa said, oh, we did contract Papa, I swear to God, I wouldn't see them and it doesn't make sense, especially if you have agentesia in your head. It doesn't make sense. So why, as a country, to say Ghana, bread, a country like Ghana that we are suffering, we have to borrow money from outside, come to Ghana before say you movie, and then they say 1%. They say before say we complete we need $56 million. About to be a friend of Red Cross and this big decisions, Jay-Z, you can say 50 cents or more network, 56 million in Euro. The big musicians we know in America, we know them on this. Their net worth, it doesn't up to 56 million. And now they think say, well, we just cannot be so. We have to put all the blame on NPP's government. And see, this calling down America or the jail, no need for. And you're 22 years or the jail. Because you know what? They took 10%, that Ghana contract now. And I'm talking from experience. You know, for being to Ghana, corruption, my broken from my phone. So,
I was
contract and all this.
Yeah, heard the way forward. Nay, I said they okay. What's this uncle for in and I was say, Omo a kujil, right? We see a duomo kujil, Omo, my yes, I didn't. Yes. Mebao, metwase. Na obebusa say enkrofo bi authority bi na wose omo nso hwe. Ma saade na ye de be. Ekoso. And the question that one may also ask and say, why can't the authorities that are supposed to say they okay make things right, why are they not able to do that? Are they powerless? Is there something stopping them from doing what you think they should do?
Papa, it's not powerless. We have some people in Ghana called gray men in suit. Ghana is from. I mean, if you go to other platforms, that's why right now the Ghanaian youth has described them. We call them gray men in suit. They control Ghana. Akufo-Addo right now, I don't know they control Ghana this year because to control Ghana, 2012 I was in Ghana. The campaign that Akufo-Addo made and all that. We are wasting money on calling out that we are now. But right now, because of we Anna, the PR or T1 who did is Papa, the American say, these politicians that we come here, you see Abe will come here and insult them. They have reason. They have reasons to insult these people because what they are doing is insult to us. They are insulting me and Mimetiano, Papa. I'm not trying to say me, Mimetiano, and now Bosumi Lazar. I spent almost $6,000. I have workers that I pay taxes. So if you come and tell me that, not to throw my movement and Yama ye, Koshua, Chrononi Gassam, I'm waiting for Isaac on this platform right now. I can't go. Akonya accident. This $45,000 was in his trunk. $45,000 was in. I don't know politicians. Muyasa, huh? Muyasa. I don't know why. Yet Papa, ask yourself. I'm free a mem I'm able to come here, make money for myself, open a poultry farm back in the Krasi, employing people. Ghana, had to say Ghana. Papa, do you think I can be able to make money and open business back home? I don't hear Jimmy, sir. Jimmy. No, me.
Who the show, but I said, I'm a kind. I was say, your pause your home so every step of the way. Now, Yebusa, a few questions as to how we'll be able to put right what is so much eating you up, right?
Oh, Papa, right, Papa, they all can hear right. Papa, what you said is perfectly right. Papa, me no watching now edit here, Kasa, and I know you, very young man like you have so many senses in your head. Share of a 2 money and perform baha, whatever the most kaka drink, Kessie or Mudibua. You think that if our MPs and these politicians have even 10% of what we say on this platform, Ghana will be like this. I'm asking you. Hey, ya of a tumba kana. Jimmy, dancer, pushing phone phobia. Don't want commercial to parliament. Say, Papa, tell me in UK, Croydon, say, governor or your MP, tell me, say, or the car when you answer and £45,000 a free come over and see what tell me Ohio has say, get the veins and you can't say this Republic. No, I couldn't answer $45,000 a free come up here. Not police force say uncle because or a politician because or several in efficacy. It's not gonna happen. Madika catch your platform with Ghana near. What kind of young madam will be 15 minutes away. Anna, Ghana for it. The last time I was going to Ghana, this time I made it call. This young guy, quite Jenny Yonku, seek $10,000 because America $10,000. You over to their Ghana, not more than $10,000. Papa, and I don't know what this Ghana or Basu or quite when you really feel scandal can not accident. Police buy your mission can no more scanner. Anna, on the call or more station, and I move this and say. Sikano Onyan Hefa, unprove. No, say, oh, I'm going to Africa. One of my friends gave me this money to send to his family. Oh, more question I done for no. Oh, this kind of more, making sure that Sikana or the man I done for no is legit. If I know or a doctor or pharmaceutical or hand proves that yes, this is my account. You know what? Every year we are an audit. And making sure that Sikana or the man I done for no any fraudulent activity and that's on Kobo Biakono. Almost all your clean Papa, why can't we exercise that kind of mentality in Ghana? That's my question. We are MP, you are driving 6 V8, 10 V8 to Ghana, East Legon, $1.3 million house. Where did you get the money from? Where did you get the money from? Prove it. And Abbey, when Abbey, many Abbey, you were having discussion and we Abbey. Transparency, Papa, Brochayati, Yama Yang, who toya me ha, many Bram, who feel straight. Papa, I'm back on it right now. I'm sweating because I'm fucking pissed off right now. Say, transparency, if you are serving its governance, everything that you do, people must know. Papa, uncle for 2 money, even Papa Smiley. Today is Friday. You have family, beautiful family. Offer Quadromonium Paniform work for so offer 2 more. They don't need to come here and yell, talk, get pissed off. We come here every day, and these people keep doing the same mistake. That pisses me off, especially when it comes to this segment. I idea politics. Isaac will come here and attack people and go upon all the time. I'm waiting for him here today. And Papa, maybe I'll go overboard, but you're my senior brother. Make sure you correct me because we are not going to tolerate this kind of stuff in this platform again. We come here, attack people. And my wife have listened. I say, why he always creates problem on this platform. Over my time, you came here, who attacking Nipa, who part your better. What has he done for Ghana? Akufo-Addo has failed us. You all know we come here as a sympathizer of MPP. I bash them, I've insulted them. That's why the reason why they have kicked me out from their platform. Because we were Ajinkesi Papa Baha, you beat us, Bommasho, you say Ajinkesi. This politician, Papa, can and your imagine say, Ombe queer, Ombe Maya 1 3 year, Ghana. Papa, somebody like me, and me who are means he has said. Now, no, meaning Papa Casa, I say, oh, and I had no free, who I say, he's trying to convince me, Papa, tell me. Say Abuchi Amimiti a Krebiasi. Right now that I'm talking, I'm crying because I know where I come from. We free Abuchi Bahano. The opportunities here obitnas you, Papa. Oh, somebody sat down and I didn't have to in place. To in place. I have better Abuchi. Oh, background Abuchanica. What will Bana what could do? Who can know what here? What will Bano? Abai Simechoka. Papa, next year we are coming to file taxes. The money that most of Ghanaians generate from taxes, those who have kids, and on the 50 Ghana. No. And you'll be the class sergeant. So why can't we do the same thing? Papa, I can send you voice notes from my WhatsApp. Some people asking me for 10 Ghana cedi, 5 Ghana cedi. Some people have completed school, they want to continue. The free SHS is good, but they're asking me for money for truck bus. I don't really do. Why can't they find job and also provide those things for myself? My name is Iritia. As a young guy like me, trying to live a life, they're bringing all this issue on me. Why can't we provide the basic things in life, Papa? I and you, we know in Abroche are the basic things in it. We have affordable apartments. We have affordable houses. You have a job. Now, when I was talking to my little daughter, 7 years, or so McDonald's when he gets 13 years, I'm saying, McDonald's can even employ. If you have 13 years, you can go and make money for yourself. A country that we have every single thing, Papa, I and you, we know. And that's why I'm against this galamsey gold, because my country said galam gold, we are more. Because if Ghana, we are serious, then you can gold, we can Ghana ye. Papa, maybe Uncle Kenya said that. Go to Kenya. Say one of my friends, your whole secondary school was started via cocoa, hybrid cocoa. I'm talking about I can't say 5 acres of cocoa farm. Niman Ghana for Ahwamu Godo, Omu Dam Bio Honum, Makohoda. I think the last time I visited there was 2013. Makohoda, Papa wouldn't say, Mimi Yonkuya office say, or no, Abia Sabio University or Coco Honey home, because a waste of time. I would get Jenny Coco with Jenny Lines. I was there every other Saturday. Biambi Hono Yakokuno. Niman Ghana for who gold. Our Modam, no, I'm a Buafaso. I bet say the Coco Nina Yina. This young guy is fighting for compensation. Say, me, Madam, what demand Domi Coco? So this is the kind of amount of money that I've spent. What bank, I could receipt everything I just say. He spent that money on that farm. And before I take Ghana at the politics, Nimon Fako, this ministers, politicians, and all this, trying to intimidate this young guy. Say, on my man, $10,000. Why no phone cost more than $10,000? Now, no friend, I say, my brother, I want to come to your show. There be out by say Bomaso. Also, my chin is a woman, link and send Quamra, Nanka Papa and Fat Yansa. Quite soon be a question. Meaning, say, network, say, Ghana right now, we don't have even good network. Me, Papa, over from this year, my friend back a pay on picket because MTN and all these people stealing people's money in Ghana. Are they Jimmy and I say, it's your idea, no coin. Me, I'll come a quarter and I'm crying, Papa. Almost say, me and I say, because he would be a young coin, a new phone in Kwa, no coin now, more than maybe. I want no coin now, we don't learn. I'm losing my temper today because I think I can't have Papa. I can't have no. Say no be no Ghana. Can't be a baha. Can't be oh Ghana the old city. And Papa also me who are young question more Ghana. Me my class a crown me call Ghana. I see any coming who baby yes see the part at work. We beginning who yanta say baby any who are yes no. There's a peace there. I see everyone your friend or your friends at Spring Street Cemetery. Papa, I can go there right now. Friday we are boy. Cause I depend to every book. Now, cause I'm a classy member. I see one not done quiet. Now, me a good tablet. Me and from cause quiet. Never know my quiet.
Hey, I see. Yeah, never see a watch now. I'm on some macaca. Why?
Papa, I don't talk like this. When you see me talking like this, there's something pressing me. Ofatum always come here. Ofatum has been in Ghana for so many years. They know what is going on. Maybe I'm from a Caribbean state and for 4 women. Some better make me free and for 4 women. Come here, Springfield Cemetery. Papa, who do what? Say every Friday, Biano, on the spray honum. And now, no, say, I want to make what I could read me book. I have assignment exams on Monday. I want to make a tell me. Some are crossing for one in a Quatana and Cosia just anyway. Yeah, Jimmy at the black, you are bomba. Jimmy, as I can get that every good Ghana. No more Ghana for your Mukuya flat, and so no more do more. Now I'm going to supply other way because there's nothing in us.
I see. Yeah, very well. What's it? It's good to hear your vent. And going forward, you know. Na ya apostle Sometimes we need to hear the vent of others, and then we pause, and then we ask very salient questions every step of the way, so that we'll get solutions going forward. No correct. Say very very frustrating as to what is happening. Wadamfo efu edea okay. It is just going to be a very frustrating issue for your friend. Say why yes we say na people in authority they are supposed to use the power, as we discussed the last time. Say people in places of authority should use the power that they have to protect, seek the good of the source of their power, which is the people that give them the power.
Papa, Monday you come back. Monday on the chain say, "Wako office was a demanded for a good price, you know, or monsieur or Tiatium. Now police are funding the question self. Me no more frame me. If my wife is here, better. Me no copying. This is intimidating.
So many things can happen.
You're trying to intimidate the person so that the person will even run away.
The very ones in places of power, no, Senka, if they allow themselves for wisdom to run through what's a power now, they should use it to protect the interest of the source of their power, which is the people who voted them over there. But when we do not allow the wisdom of life, the wisdom of nature to run itself in and through us, some of these things is what happens. It's very frustrating. Say you vent them out. Here solutions to the problems that you have enumerated. As I said in the beginning, the fundamental problem that we have as people, not just Ghanaians, the fundamental problem that we have as people, and they say we have not come to a very detailed understanding of the purpose of life and why we are here in this phase of life. The very moment you, even as an individual, you get a deeper understanding of just this the purpose of life and why you are here in this phase of life. When you get that understanding, so many things change around you. A lot of things change around you. So vented. But in the course of Okasa, I noted so many things. My note down. It's going forward. And they BOGYAE it's going forward and under front. You be so that we'll be able to address those issues beautifully. My uncle, I just say, as way. I just say, oh, I just say, so you need the book another day. I just say, Aquaba.
Yeah. And I know me ma obia so edikan.
Yeah, Bruno.
You Bruno, yeah. Akwa bon.
We try to go so.
Okay. Na let's see mon company na. And na ye fiada, obi e di e share na Kofi or the Kwesi Yesu. Kwesi Makuto Kama de man say, I say, near walk corner, Wujina Kona, who's a Kona, and Ukopa baby Tano. Ubeyam, what then Nimidia, Abakun, Wachnadian, so he who fight and run away is to fight another day. I mean, I know what to turn it down. And that's what Dr. Nian Bekakuma was. And they everybody say I have a monotile. That answer. See, I know what your temper near my was a 7-year-old girl. She needs you more than anybody else. Now, and also through Papa the kind or say, busy a young triano. Then slant is what. Papa be Bobby see how you crew. Okay, the June many minutes as 100%. You go home for me. Nippon won't ya. It's the Yadia was rented, so I said, so Anna, you may say, it's a busy entry and the incident as well. Now, Sagami, somehow okay. me would the phobia only my dance construction home na a pretty can buy a pretty can buy one no be any company can say because a power baby a me estate be war opinion on one nine echo 1991 and immediately come mobile as well as that project was not meant for habitation. Was it with you? I said that project was not meant for habitation. I didn't know, Casa. I said civil engineering works in was not done. Sir, we found almost 500 units. 500 units I have and in a wastewater near there was no provision of that sort. And so baby woman and some what they brought crab to form or yeah underground sewage na we assassin na we this a dam back down crab on the basis or underground works in na eye adwuma na we am you much said that component na buy na beye they are buying the one no kobo besia 200 million cash no or the ma constructura now contractura was then the Brazilian company no beye Dubai na was circle no one no be this adwuma or the says carry in our man so see 5,000 affordable housing. Now we in the trenches, we in 1,500. If you buy somewhere, buy 4 or 5 and 3 trenches. If we actually we see 560 units, but 200 million in answer. Abanshi ye paya cinema ye huno. For try a judge no mind. So you be triaka. Now we be the trias 200 million yakwaji yakbisi yakobo in the home paswa. Sikani binka. Inti na wa man penny and I buying for our supervisor MEC Sadan. I didn't power because it was not meant for habitation. It's in over here. 2016. Omudi du champ for nipa very normally drones. A good champ for the one more penty top in our affordable housing. NDC then did not mean said a nipa what nasa dynamo. No. Dabi so Omudi is a nipa what number I been attaching it constructional job no we and it was so poor. Obi anka won hwe obi bebi sase akrante a one ne bekosi obi mekomu omo kekare no bisa dentia o say abro yesem itimi asa na tie na ye wade bia ye before we always take the wrong box because all the contract the mobile contract of that magnitude who raise and now flow to tender no Obia the Ninsusia said your bayano, your beji, or Bia the Bibia, but tender board. Ah, man for more media. Niansa was a Jumedian what's Nasia Shushim. And we say, wait, fata. As he says, Bibia, our God, I was so saucy. There's never been any contract, Biwa or Ghana, because of contract with you, the contender board. No, Nina is so saucy. The source was a circle, sharing some. So one was in a disagreement, so you can imagine a hand pick. And then, of course, war. I was them one Sunday, this a humanation, or not, baby. And then a year, Sabroma would food. Mahama, I know yet, my penny Sabroma, or also Sabbath you. Will be in beside on Hofe, Sadana, white elephant, $200 million. Oh, my minimum, and none of ever be Tiaka. Omobabi Tiaka. It's we I mean with this Uber food here, but the anani ya bay for anani me who baby I bet me yansa. O the yan for back with an ania a pine omokoya no a baby omokotu abay, or friend Asante Achimana. Omokotu about more, yes, or more ya pine giddy. A pine oh ya a promo in a mihunu. Many contract to be a Juma pen, our Ghana. Ugusa we are pine one, never science. So our mother near my home, professor, yeah, papa, go my almost 2 pounds, bridge in there, you grab and send a BB up, no more boo side, or to me say, or what they call lab, no more would defect to be her. Now, so I brand one with this come up contract and I saw real pan and Sunny at Rabano. Then she say, any of the two. Ghana, but the necessary impetus. In the next 3 days, it was a decision that Obi Nafa. Decision Obi Nafa. Now, no media idea about ya Brahmaiso. Say taxes are buying AGGNA.
Pedro, I don't come. I'm so Chelsea along the way.
Yeah. The taxes in the Rollins one pen to kind of sir. Now say be a to I am here and I be this. And the target almost set till no fort. Almost me meeting 1/3 I didn't hear. They are Pansua, a Fasua in Nipa Mutreno because that is anybody in our Nipa no Cotonadian. No more bro. Oh, me for since 1990. Me the car prep and I off man when they buy passengers. Passenger car a duty free. Machinery, agriculture machinery, a duty free. Only pay handling charges. Oh, I see will go in, is your man Ghana. A bois. Oh, because so we the taxes no be at the said you know at the said the original packet no down. So we just that's so car. I just see the two put more or cover for almost is they are not so I come last one I make come baby. I no bombardier. Obekana question pass to and obecha. Almost as well. Very good. Bombardier. Jamuda. A crime cry a pass of Bruno. Oh, so I soon now when you're a care woman. Yet the 2 million we are seeing now, you cannot do it because cry a pass of planning your grown. And yet, dear, bet me, say, your phone, we will still have to carry our load on our heads. I'm planning in such a way so bet me the cat. Twice a year delivery, I'm the cat. Mrs. Sanya Manibu cat, so let me push ship in number and as I may supply my various stores. Let me come back. And yes, I know how it. This will be Shakona be as will be so when it is not the command. That's how they don't get trim. But I never yes, our projects and you came a long time. It will be so impossible for we to do it. The amount of money amount of choose no Smiley. And they are able to be obviously BBC and wanted and that to make the best year no visual movie. Why?
Yo, Petron. Yes, yeah, that's pa, yeah, that's it. And me friend, Rambo, now Rambo, and so, and me the channel another day. Rambo, Abe, the time. Oh, Abe, no make ready. Okay, if Abe no make ready, there, my man has self a body.
Yeah, Baba Smiley.
Are you make ready? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
eating.
if you make ready, yeah, and yeah, young, and then if you had a idea, show.
I just put some egg into my mouth now. Baba Smiley, I heard Akwesi used to talk. It's like it's caught some fire.
Of course,
Hello?
of course.
Akwesi used to take it easy. We don't come here or we don't go anywhere and talk ill about people who are supposed to do the right things to manage Ghana. Because one, we don't have anything to do. We have so many important things we could do with our time. And also, we are not so stupid to be walking around and be insulting people. But if I don't know how long you've lived outside Ghana, but if you live outside Ghana and you see the way people manage themselves and what we could do, but we are not doing, I don't think you will sit anywhere and praise anybody, especially in our part of the world, whose day-to-day conduct, the people at the Home Affairs, their day-to-day conduct is to destroy and impoverish the people. And the conditions prevailing in Ghana now, compared to when some of us were growing up, at the time we said Ghana was no good. But if you see over time, it is getting worse and worse and worse, when it should even be better. Akwesi Yesu, you quoted 57 million as the amount they need to complete agreement. Yesterday, I listened to.
We build our mansions in our homeland, you know.
Exactly. Akwesi Yesu, yesterday I listened to Asensu something. He is a minister for what? They interviewed him. They interviewed him on Joy FM. I listened to it yesterday morning. He said we need about 140 million. So when I heard you mention that, I said this is even an understatement. Papa Smiley, sometimes, and I've said it here a couple of times, I think these Oyibo people, they've sat down and realized that we people, when we come here to do the degrees, the PhDs, they are not worried at all. They say, give these people, just give anything they want, PhD, postdoctorate, give them. Because we know nothing good will come out of these people. So they just give us, and they use those things to decorate us. Do you understand? Because the principles or the knowledge or whatever we acquire, we don't even have a clue how to use it. So we are only decorated with the titles or with the qualifications. When I heard this Asenso talking, immediately it took me back to some of the concepts, course concepts I know. When he was saying it, do you understand? I was just saying, come on. We have a type of course we say sunk cost. Do you understand? Sunk cost is when you have incurred some expenditure and you think that expenditure is no matter the amount, you think it's not necessary to continue incurring that amount again. You understand? So sometimes you have to write it off. But that is when you are providing a service that has no market value for that. But this one has got market value. Look, Singapore, Singapore, these contracts that are awarded to these people, when they were building Singapore, any contractor that they awarded the contract to, they negotiate with them to the extent that they negotiate the margin the contractor will have to make, the margin, the profit. So they make it like take it or leave it. You can't come and quote any figure at all for them. They will say, okay, we want you to make a profit of, let's say, 5%. Anything more than that, they will not award the contract to you. But this Saglamic thing, look, me, whoever does it, whether MPP or whether NDC, the whole framework they are using to do the thing is wrong. That is why they cannot finish the thing. They are building these things because right now MPP wants to leave the Saglemi and go and build something else. NDC didn't come and complete what Kufuor did. And MPP is also not completing what NDC did. And previously, there has been instances like that. But Paswali, you know why things are working like that? Because no one owns the project. Do you understand? It's unfortunately, we keep reverting back to Nkrumah, what Nkrumah did. Nkrumah had State Housing Corporation. So imagine this Sagami project is managed by a company like State Housing Corporation. Would it be difficult to hold anybody to account? It is a company you hold to account. That is their remit. If anything has gone wrong, if the award of the contract is, don't hold them to account. But that is not the framework we are using. We are just using political parties. They have got about roughly 1 year to go. And they want to go and start something new at Pokwasi. Do you think this 1 year is enough for them to finish? So they will waste our money. Then NDC comes, they will also not continue with that project, waste our money.
Oh, sir, if you are more foresight, so maybe break 8 and into no matter as well.
One of my friends said, no, Papa Smiley. Look, sometimes when I use the word management or even leadership, I don't think it's appropriate. We don't understand it. Papa Smiley, Oyibo is no better than us. But they've got these managerial or these principles. That is what they use to reach where you. Kwame came to say something. Kwame, you made me very, very sad. You know, when these people were building their armies and things years ago, you were sleeping, you were doing whatever. Now that it is too late, you want to go and train which people? You train this, the boys crossing the thing. They will send one robot or one drone to stop all of them. Do you understand? One robot or one drone will stop all of them. Look, we have. It's like we don't belong to this part of the world. As Africans, as Black people, we are not happy. And we thought people like this MPP. The reason why I'm disappointed with these MPP people, because at some point they presented themselves to us as if they are the only people who can turn around wherever we are and bring us to the right path. Unknowingly, they are even worse. That is why nobody Nobody on this earth can tell me any positive thing about these MPP people. Do you understand? Because they said we expected them with a high standards. They can't even, the bottom of what they overthrew, they can't even meet that. Do you understand? Because you people met these MDC people when the inflation was low, exchange rate was low. Now exchange rate is about 15 to the pound, or maybe 12 to the dollar, and now you say it's stable. Oh, come on. MPP, look, Papa Smiley, they want to break it to do what? To mess us up more, to dish out this rubbish. Look, sometimes we are not angry with these people because as for us, we don't have anything proper in our head and this. But you go to Ghana and see. Oh, come on. And we are not respected. And we cannot get any respect because of the way we manage ourselves. Whether the word management is even the right thing to do. We have a president who said he's done school, free education. So that is all. He started making swagger. He's making galley. That thing is not working. Instead of seeing it as a start and looking of how to improve it every day, to him he has achieved. So one thing ticked, that's all. Remember, we are in an environment where these people don't sleep. They don't sleep with any program they undertake. They don't sleep. But we do one thing, so long as the thing is just there in the name. The people are praising. Look, MPP people, followers in the UK, me I see all of them as illiterates or less educated people. MPP people here. I mean, the way they want us to praise these people. Praise them for what? Praise them for what? We have reduced governance. These MPP people have reduced governance to only construction works. Construction. That one, if they don't do it properly. Governance, only to, we've constructed this road. Pablo was telling me yesterday of train station. As I told him to mention one train station. Is governance only construction work? The construction are just periphery. They are just, they are basic things. Look, when the NDC was in power, look, my argument with them is me. All the hospitals they are building, to me, is nothing. Do you understand? To me, it's nothing. If the hospital is there and you go there and you go and die, what is the point? How the hospitals will work efficiently and effectively is more important to me than the fact that the building is there. But that is the level of reason of our people. Oh, they build hospitals, they build roads so that you should be jumping for them. Come on. Are we here because we are admiring their buildings? We are here because we are enjoying the services of whatever they have is giving us.
It's a package. You can't take one away from the other.
Availability is no solution. Do you understand? The fact that the hospitals or the things are available is no solution.
We also need to be practical. Availability is also part of the solution. It's not a solution, but it's part of the solution, isn't it?
Papa Smiley is part of the solution, but it's not the ultimate.
Yes, that one, if you say it's true, I do accept it. But we shouldn't have
Papa Smiley, hold on. People are telling us, oh, there is digitalization. So we should be jumping. When we see Baumia coming, we should lie on the floor for him to walk over us because he has digitalized some things. Papa Smiley, somebody like me, he can digitalize the whole Ghana. He can digitalize the whole of Ghana. I don't care. What is the benefits? What is the ultimate of that digitalization? Because me, I know by virtue of my experience or exposure that digitalization is supposed to achieve a purpose. So is that purpose being achieved? If the purpose is not achieved and you have digitalized, what is the point? Just to make the thing nice or to make it beautiful? You digitalize things, especially our system, to ensure that maybe tax collection is maximized, cost is reduced, and so on. And you are digitalized this and we are not achieving all of this. Why should I be praising you for that? The purpose of the ultimate is not being achieved. And you are bragging. Do you understand? You've numbered houses for ease of identifying people, and you are not being able to identify the people. I'm in Accra, but my house it hasn't got any digitized number. You want me to come and praise him that he look? I could see yes. Look, I think the problem we have, and the reason why these people are shortchanging us every day, is that we are not hungry enough. Do you understand? Part of us say, hey, you have to be subservient. Oh, they are leaders. We are not angry enough. But I mean, when I go to Ghana and I come to your office, the questions I'll ask you and the way you can't just dish any rubbish thing to me when I go to Ghana. Because I tell them that, look, all what you are doing here, I can do it better than you are doing. I'll tell them, look, there was a time, I went to Ghana. By then, it was, I think, NDC time. That was the only time I consciously decided to even go or relocate to Ghana. There was a World Bank project. They wanted to do, the way buses here take different lanes and so on. The World Bank wanted to do a project like that at the highways. They call it CUT. So I was here when they invited me. I thought they could even do telephone thing. They said I should come to Accra. And that was the only time I used Ghana Airways. Papa Swale from Gatwick Airport, Ghana Airways plane, we have to sit on the plane for it to be repaired before we were taken. Look, from the time we took off, after that repair to Kotoka, I wasn't myself. And one guy who was sitting near me said he had that experience. He joined the plane like that. By the time they were going, about halfway through the journey, the plane was descending as they were going. Ghana Airways, this Ghana Airways. I was the last person to sit in the flight. That flight went to Accra. It never came to Ghana. It never came to the UK again up to today. Fine, I went to the interview. That interview, looking at the job I was going to do, finance person, and the questions they were asking me, the youngest guy on the platform, on the board, the panel, asked me the most stupid question. I told him plainly, I don't know. I knew it, but I said, I don't know. And all the questions they were asking me were bribery. We don't have time, so I don't want to go into those things, the detail. So I went to the interview, and they said, okay, we'll refund your ticket and everything to you. So when you go, return all the receipt and so on. I was having most of them, but I said, okay, when I go, I'll return. I will send it to you. I came here. I came to the UK. I emailed the man all my paperwork and everything. Papa Swale, when I called the man will not even pick my call. One Mr. Lati. When I call him, he will not pick my call. I said, okay. I called him several times, so I stopped. I went to Ghana. I went to his office direct. When he saw me, oh, I've told you to send all your documents. I said, I've sent you. But you know what? Give me your computer. Give me your computer. He gave me the computer to and I retrieved all the emails, all the documents I sent to him. I said, this is it. I've sent it to you. Oh, I didn't know. I said, yes. So he processed everything. He said by then they've established the office, so they've taken somebody else. He said I should go to the man's place and go and collect the money. Papa Smiley, when I reached the man's office, when the man looked at me, he started begging me. I said, look, I'm not leaving 1 peswa for you people. I need the money. I'm going tomorrow. I need the money today. Oh, Mr. Chung. Hey. Oh, then he was begging, I said, hey, my friend, I don't do those things. I need the money. Do you understand? So we are not angry. We are not angry enough in dealing with these people. The addition has brought to us, and we allow them to go. Do you understand? Me, when I go to Ghana, you cross me wrongly. You see, because I don't. Yes, seriously.
All right, Abby. Firstly, and I am of Dr. Jingo Zumra. Right. Yo, Abby. Thank you.
Yeah, Baba Smiley, yeah.
Anyway, Dr. Jingo. Doc. Right, Doc, when you're ready. Of our body. What about it?
If they are not talking, give me all their time.
What's one of
no, Baba Smiley, we are covering that. We are covering that for these people. That is why they are just because most of them, these MPP, NDC, we know most of them on these streets. If they are here, maybe UK or America or wherever, we knew some of them walking on these streets. Do you understand? We know what their caliber.
Papa, my boy, I'm saying a line of Montenica.
Okay. All right, and Abby, come and swear.
Yeah.
Of our wedding. Our wedding.
And then Mr. Abby, what you guys are? Yes, more. But to say, I'm on forecast. Sagram me as a dan hone a yimo once bebre medical case NDC ba omonto MPP dia so MPP so ba omonto aso enti no se MPP ba no monto NDC yes so am no money problem ba bia no problem any nipa ni bebre ne se eya ade no eye red a mo me nka se red ye nka no kore enti no Sankofo na koba no musa be preach different say yem preach Ghana yen koso a kofo ye ayin wanwie and this force what do 10% yen to aso atames wabeje anase mahama momwaje sagramenti monwie na se ukase na na don to aso no so what do 10% di on to aso am any problem but then ye nyina ye ni tua se dan no majority no mowie a ni patimitinam oh enti se omawie na se wo so wonche enti se sa government hospital na olegun se for hospital ya enkrofo we etu futu ogu nipa ni sa na ye wie na ye video na ye green book at the end of the day no a omu nipa wu ne de omu so anokoto ho enti se mo begina platform ka si we so na mo ka se Instagram medan ye wie ya enkrofo bebre etie oh Edano by be a year no, Mumma Yankasi a year, a band so one chat a broneno. While we are dining in a majority now, a woman no more ye, a whole cano, Mosse, among for the Biashim, Modo Moko court, fine. And no yen I pay. Now, Brandy Dio Mo, no bono, Nasi who say, a quail college, thou does a wine, and ya 2 forcing or more your minor, now running no muddy. But so ba now be 2 foot ogu ni pani say Daniel wi abla ye nyina nim say omowie ebet ubeti aka say bi omunwie ni nyina me ni problem because me ni direct say ni nyina na ye wie die but ye nyina tie ya hu videos ya hu documents e kire say ya wie da no e man krofo we fa ho say komu say akoton ama omo ho say private developer bi na komu beton ama no it is a trend radio so na ya boa omo say o da no munwie da no mai ni say ni e pese ye boa man krofo ni wie o mu wie so ane te heso papa eti me problem no. But be and this for this can do you know. Omo 10% nanado mo anya bi. It say nanado mo se yenso ye ntoa so ye kwaje 10% dia. Even though enye de but eye no omo ya mana aka ho ena omo enu ye. It a many problem but whereby side ye na wi say ye yusu. Now because of say political points in no say no me me hospital the same thing. And no ma bebre wo ho a ye wie ya nanado de to foma te se wan muye sokra. Ukoka bibia or see free HSS. Ukoka bibia free education. Now sometimes yeah broche ye free education. Bebre na na me nwanwa. Oh, nye school dey nim say school dey papa jimi. But nyansa ankasa no ewo ho. Ye nim hwe dokro ase ahye dey. Ye nim say sirem na ye free education ewo ho. But wo hwe nkrofo mo ho kire omo. A mo say free ho be di power. Asantima mo wuti school fees na. Ensiremfo eti free education ne keke no emma untimi nko school. But me can say bebre ka say hey guy na oba na ye di focus. But my mom example say esirem na na ye wo sirem no. Na ho ye free education did that. But nkrofo ni je free education ho eba kumasi ya ye school fees and create school fees. Say you school fees eba dokoko. Ebe so yikaya ye eje omoma ho ebe ye house girl ebe house boy omun ko school no free education go no moja no enye free education no ena ye solve problem say ye hu ye free education enka ye problem kra ho se wohwe oman man ye yemfa Central region Greater Accra enkrofo no mo ko school ye still region mo ho no omuni free education but because of say no mutimi ebe omo ho modern establish omo business omo yo no ma ye kakra koko no mado koko the oton no ma oton business omo ye na omo de omo ma ko school to school fees no e do omo ma ko private schools and boarding na common sense kra bet say obi de ne ba ko private school JSS primary okwa otua dollars otua scan boarding oba SS I say free na ya some ye free education apart free because of say in say Ghana for majority majority no yen she be ti asem na na ye ko no it ni edi so oh na affordable asoso asem amoki who dey compare no man bebra yet o man Ghana mo ni aye affordable houses enokra nyanye ye ba be si no no more the prices na ban price na buy no obi krom sika na dikan anse de na to aso o man ye ko ye ni man ye ba ye papa o man na mo si dollar no ye man bo amanfo bochifo me hu no man krofo no mo sori gina so na me nua be sori o tietiem hey na bochifo mpom ye na Ghana fo mpom ye no ma siska na eche say sometimes me san ye wie na mkotrase na mdura ho na me ya hey itika kreska kakra dia man no America ho na man bubomu bebrebe say because on my nankasa na ye team no mpanfo no mo team no ade on beka se ye nye no eno no mo ye de kese eno no mo ye de kese wo si dan no aban dan na wo si no wo kotu ni dollars wo kotu ni euros wo kotu ni pounds wo so sorry acid no e kofo na timamufo ni ye mo ama cedis ne nkoso mo ye e kire se ye ni you know ye ni friends ye ni African food no kenke party kura na ombeto na instead of some beton self ni apetisi no makra whiskey champagne afra buchire no ha no mo de begu fish no kura mpo na obi no mo kra afra buchire no mo de abeto kenke party menya kura sa aburu kura mo de ye kura me sure say no kura mo de free Russia mini evidence enti no ye problem ni nyina no say ye me adwena da ho me ye isu adwena nyame de man na ye be say nye timamufo no na e man problem ye problem no aye won Africa ni na leadership na no na me hwe Arab ni bi na oye video na o kire say omo kro no so omo ska but omo leaders me trust ti akwa na se na video obi abetima say but na ye no crap asempa na oka no crap asempa na oka yenhwe bia ti se oman Niger se Niger for ntu omo president we anka na mnim se Niger wo resources so mu gu Ghana no mo sre no ma gidi intimina sagrame no ma no mo ne me de nye sagrame kura eno ma no ye ba ye mfa to ba bieda enye political say ye kan sa obi a ono so te wo hu no kro no ba be different ye kɔ yanim ba ye de no man toto wo se ne ene se me abi the submission no mani age ho pa even though ono no kan no fidie so say because of say ba omi amode credit card aba say ye use credit card intino omo ko tia corruption but na ma hu say ono asa to na no mfio sada na me dravo efira yi ba na me ne preso ono ato na no mfio say upon digital na e ka se ye ni nyina o hu say eye hrodo asam oh me dem say ba PDA ye ka say ye de credit card ne sa no ma na ye akota obehu ni but ye kro na e wo mo no credit card o den yo ono na aka che credit card so scanner no o twa no say ne nim loan aye Bank of Ghana first in history Bank of Ghana and ton cocoa on ton gare on ton choba waboka papa on maya etima ye ko ye nim no so man we obaji so say ene ye market de Japan mo kwan ye ma we mo kwa o tim bi na saa no ma we nyina akoso timu bi na saa no ma we nyina akoso ti papa me na Friday say ne ya na me nuane ka no e mo twa bi no mo ntwa bi na mo ntwa no boko de kakra ntwa no dodo Roman fo mo se mo no ma mo moro ti kakra na mo fanko na mo so a mo ba pie no mo pie ba bia betima akotena ba bi na omo bonyo ma watena ho didie na obedidi unsa bi kakra bi na ba no mo anom no didi ko nipa de udi yankrofo ya omo fro omo ho yankrofo bi a me modin a me ka ho bi a udi omochi a ombeka kira say udi dokno a ba nye nchina but obeko no no watinsuum na ho pa nsuo no fish pond no ho na oyi gu ne dokno papa me do ma no asi.
All right. I got of body ana ono so wodi na no esino. My name say Bombardier any Dr. Jingo any of them is ready. Yes adia meko kwabena eso. Na ono so abeyi de ehyenemo. Ana of adwum person aka bibia na. Of adwum.
Ma yen twas
okay, all right. I was even so cocky to a bone. Okay, all right then.
Very much for
such
opportunity to address this issue. Papa, you see, Papa, you and I were chatting. Most of us here, whether you live in an apartment, studios, or a house. Papa, tell me, sir, Ufina Utimino Sabio Uni Yane and Uni sewage system in your apartment or in your house. Mom said, the spend that you're living in and the apartment or house that you're living in, they have a sewage system. You cannot come and tell me, say, what charging Ghanaians, what Brazilian, Obiabe Boya Paul to build this Sagami without even a sewage system. Abrofo, I have been with a friend at Osinifia. The first thing this American contracting, they did first foundation, making sure that we have sewage system, water system, fire hydrant. They did that before. Obviously, if you know, what could see apartment, there's 6,000 units, whatever that of Albert will come here and do propaganda. Come and tell me, say, Ghana Yanko $56 million to come and do sewage system. Sometimes let us erase the hypocrisy in our eyes and tell the truth. Whether you support MPP, NDC, tell the truth. The sewage that they did, go and ask the contractor, say, when did they started this apartment? If you are almost started foundation now, almost started with a sewage system. Any all this foundation before they start. So you know, of a Saudi man, and you can go to Ghana, and I can book your flight. Let's go to Ghana. Go and ask this Brazilian again. Ask them. See, I said,
It's not by NDC and MPP because these people, women. So when we come here, now say if you have, I don't care if you have political affiliation. Me, I'm a sympathizer of MPP. Okay, so if you are a sympathizer of NDC, make sure you are telling the truth. Don't come here and lie. Say, and I almost yes you want, and you buy near a offer, Mr. Apartment now with him and our house now with him. Tell me, go and find out the contract and what him say. Almost started, you know, almost you won't hear. I said a more sewage system. Come and tell me, and I'll give you the reason why I'm pissed off. Say, you are building. If you are meeting me, I'm offer me to me. The foundation of this house I'm meeting me. They started with sewage system, water system, fire hydrant, water, any they started with that and the foundation. If I tell you how many concrete, if you are meeting me, they started with almost 256 concrete foundation before I bought this house. It's what is when you come here and defend these NDC people, try and say you have interest in. I'm disappointed in you. So we are talking about $200 million every year. You are living in Spain. You are talking about euros, which is bigger than dollars. Maybe I'm going to say pounds and euros, they are bigger than dollars now. We going to say there's a problem with this segment. Young person so it has nothing to do with me. I've given you a fact. If you know somebody that I will free so go and ask the person. Say, Seglimia, a year of all kind of hey, alphabet when you are okay. Go and ask them. Say they started with this sewage system in Ghana. And right now, Papa, I have given you the figures. We all have smartphone. Go and test it. Right now, they are requesting for $56 million to start sewage system. The reason why I won't fast, Papa, and for my sewage system. And nipa some young coming and see me right restroom. Because who say if you before some what you are is going somewhere to generate electricity. Your government in power of a body among you today. Your government in power did not do that. They just put the building upwards and they share that 10% for themselves. That's the reason why your people is in court right now. So don't let us come here. And we should not come here and discredit our efforts and passion about Ghana. Say, I have a liquor store here that they have everything. I've never been in that because you know what? I know how much whatever that you put in your system, and I think the personally have been educating us that whatever that you put in your system, it comes out and one day you get. I've been here and nobody can advise me, say, I can do this. But sometimes this is the problem that we have in the Ghanaian community. The moment that you see a quiet person coming out, preaching about one common goal for Ghana, people think he's mad. People think he's drunk. In the Bible, yes, Hannah, Pentecost. Hannah, yes, or Bompire. And it's okay. What I'm saying is, we all live in abroad. Before the construction, and I've been there witnesses. Say, they make sure that this sewage system, the fire hydrant and water, they do it first before they start with foundation. And I don't think you know all this. That's why you come in here to defend your party. But some of us know, we live in abroad, we know how this construction works. That's the reason why Saglemi War, Akufo-Addo did not approve it because one day somebody who Ghana for Benkuni Fufu a man for go back. It has nothing to encourage baby and every baby no. We have to close Saglemi and then trying to sanctify that place. That's the reason why the government is saying there's something wrong with that segment. So he's not going to borrow money to continue. We come here, especially who of our better who to spend. We all know spend any bread, any nyansa. You come here and say, I'm very disappointed in you.
I was
very disappointed.
Also, yeah, that's na me say that kind of kitu abi. That him say, I'm on so on the mic and so person on so kakra. Of a body. Mama 2 minutes.
Papa. Good. Men kasanche. Men wa kasa bebre. Nensem na okano a control platform also. Na evidence na okan. Statement na bind the buy, time or the buyer say we hear sa no money nyina no famra. O say nya ntetiamu e na nye sa propaganda na mkotie no ho anam de aba no. Fa o statement na attach ya buy no or the buy. Or the buy say because of sad idea went in yemie sagrame no. Fabra na ye nyina ye nyu ni hu say me na metetiam. Ba won fa made a na also akwere sa ankrofo ni bi. Na ma fa no sa pepepe na ma fa. Ba the buy now prove me say and some na wo kan no eye no kre wa list sa no ma we dia ba ma tu chama ba amfa ma dia ma fa onipa bi asa no ma fa sa kan krofo bi na me wato sa bukufo ni bi because enya ntetiamu attach ya ba no or the reason by ye nyina ti Ghana ho enye nne ya ye wo December say ye ko last year ni mu na omo sa be san ma no ye di omochi se na ye di omochi ya omo be fa ye say ye na ye go abrochire kra ye gu akwa Hana medical kasi nye school nkwa nye profo but attach na or the reason by ekura misisi by because of say nyam na me level sa allegation ti me pese wo pulu sa wo de na wo de ba akontufo ye platform no so na de beto so nye nyina ye kan bi me kura na mintimi nkan me frɛ professor no kan ma me da wase
yo Papa Smiley, quick one relating to this.
1 second. Kwabna. Me na me in charge. Enyo na me 5 fidie ni ma entini me ano. Me nya ma ho ma ya. Ta touch line honum. Ta honum din. Me nya ma ho ma ya. Strategic. What you say? Strategic coaching. Ana me no ye adwuma no. Entini ta hodin. What? Abe, wonso te ho pa. What? Okay. Na Pedro.
Visually.
Pedro.
Wow, Minia.
So what did you cost one me boy?
Yeah, me call into me fish kakra. Me buy na. I'm say I see na or say any comment later. But then of course we meet.
Any chance? Why? Try answer.
Yo.
Train mama. Why? Train mama answer. Abi, me ma o mesu to jangu we say mu answer. Ma me wafa kwame e ma 10% mra from kakra nsa na makọ kwabna so. Wafa kwame.
Ofa kwame na we free ho ana.
So ana enter my friend no. So
Owo bo abegi sesi a.
O me say abi. Me say me say me ma wafa kwame abi page me ma wada also 10% san ya yakọ enim ti wafa kwame bra sana me frɛ ana anya sana atin
munye sana me tin
okay
friend ofatum also dia ene ka me twa ma ofatum ansam onye ready dia me fama dia
me twa so mu nyina mo pese kwabna be so
kawasem
yo Owura bi ba se oba be ye Ghana yi. Yesi a friend JJ. Na oba ye no. Chese kani se abeka yo se kani ne wo development plan. Omo na dwene ekwari e di Ghana be etua na mo. Kwame Nkrumah ordinary 7-year development plan to hono. Ena eno no nkwa na dwene ho say yesi wo frefre experts eno ne omna communicate eno the plan ato o mani aye plan no na se construction worker say ke construction work na ke wo agency bi na say corporation bi they are in charge of construction. Yes say MPP for ni NDC for stomach politicians omo no front no omo akodjonjon party no omo na decide ma Ghana but say there okwa NDC for abai ba yesi ya abai na aba eninti Lawrence akoye constitution bi a kese wunye di akonwa no so dia obi ni ho a wutie no biem baby Ghana be ko de enyu obi a problem enti ade so aye aba no ye wo mu a wo mu provoke ye ene ye wo mu nso a wo mu se no wo mu ese no de wo mu nim wo mu ho eno ani ayi two teams there or more any shift system no enti until say you be go omo no ne astart bibia fofo na afi ya body oman a wo se we ya was so defended the why anyes idea course they were ho I was say big go so anyes idea there's no way Ghanaians can be responsible because you need to be who you know who be a what when you be no ti on na hwe Ghana for omo we are omo reni e man no otumu say in fact woman yamacho woman ye enkofa sebi woman nimu then one is say woman ebetwa woman kontopo woman draw manifesto ye be we that fe last show woman do mana akosi nkwanche baby na Ghana chewe tema habo since yesi ntumi ya di mfiri ho no ba yaton they are man live for one generation more than one generation so the Ghana no na me be ko but mo amaka no nkam hoshi na mo nka say oman no pra de pro nti ade no e pra wanya ebetwa anan nti ni ntemo a baby aduro no se betumi a hili kakra ye hili na baby e kono de ayre ho na if we say so for body ne bebo se Isaac ne bebo se Kwesi Yesu ne bebo Kwesi ya ne de mame no millions no de wakata so and obobo millions bi so na se ka drainage system ko ade a edani si ho kra it me drainage system edani si ho no if you mean it udi ma potogin ye kra artisan obeka cho se be ye say drainage system ayi duma and it will work because you say nyansa na ede bibia enti say we know what so mbeye dia they can do it the system we honey say
all right
we ya
family that's it
we ya me pacho mama infama no nsi wai we ya na say me betoa so a enyonyam no beko we ho enti eno ani say Ghana no
and so the baby thinking so jet simple infant and a woman until we come to understand say the success of a unit should be seen as the success of the whole no infantile never sa never so anyway yama kwabna emra na kwabna and so immediate shenable kwabna somewhere why
yo papa medase na ma chiati for na masre oshuru nchira ama obia na otwe a yebi film akofoforo mu yakopon kan obia ami say ye di esi ye besum nyame se ye ba ye bekan yakopon asem ba ye nkodi obi a o say amanfo nkowensa nkodi de sabadi so a nanso adu ochina obefa ba abraje no motuom so kotie nyame asem nya atwom ene ha papa ana ayiba ota wonyu bi a oto prince opanyum to pa na me so manya anyu bi a me so bese me to ma anto nyum kra na ese manyi medjofo aye papa ana tamana tegu sisters no mai ne bi a betim so be so ya no pa na radio so bete ubeye nyu a ye nyu ubeye shi a ye shi motro mojo die enye kura ubeye nyu a ye nyu ubeye shi a ye shi na motro mojo die enye kura oh nada na obi ato nyum ngwa mi ko to nyum amosiri
Lala dola kasanchi
lala mini kasanchi lala nyum amiti dey be friends about oto nyum fa na sem obeka ho mi dey go do bi ade kasanchi kafe na kan o gbomodi Mr. Lomuti ewo kafe na kan
kwe
and now I be my mystery ya me ya o say nanadi I go friend Mr. Lomuti ana me see no Mr. Lomuti see ni na o my mystery za abi kafe na kan papa ya beda meda wase no makomani papa he o my Ghana no hu Sa oba na so ye neutral o de Ghana yi na ope eni ade a me hu ba bi a wugina se de be ya asemi ba ye nkoye se umu obi ehu na mu de bia yo ho se asemi wa ha asemi ni ha ase yense no ase metu kwan akwa abrochire be bia abrochire ne ma na mahu no me pese me de me pri bi ama mi kuro yentra tonko system ni mu a no na apese de bia hu se ampa abrofo na de bia e beto mo no o man tena mo ABC mu o ene nyina o ko mo nim they do things new so de be o me ko enim what is leadership Papa, oh my Ghana, that was a man for account leadership. No, yeah, but more than ma obi 11 years. No more can be no. Obi a mowa, obi answer. The omo pen almost as omo ye. And we leadership. And I cry me revision and Kwame Abaso. Kwame, baby, I will be in Sri Lanka. Kwame be far of mine. Say 9 years a pe. Eddie bede near Marcus, ma or my Ghana. Factories in the Guhay. Me kwabra. Enkwale o ba ye na bi a o ma me hu bi bia papa no ma me hu bi dia Kingsway na abekọ eniema ye ewo mu ma UTC eniema ye mu ma food distribution ni mu ne ade nyina egu ba bia wo ho na se ye aduane ye ton na boarding ba bia o fa kwansi bia ko food distribution ebi wo akoto kakra o ma ye fuo ne ade wo se hwi honum na enwura ne ade no kwa me aye ade ne ye de car tutom akofo aduane na ba leadership bad leadership nti say na me nyina egu ye Stankrofo no mo kan kwa se mo mu ni o mo de gina torchlight ye nto aba mo mo ni o mo go ba bia o mo wu ye Stankrofo no ani leadership ye bo mo de asisi dan wo sakomo no say the AC office bia kan pifo mo ba mo dwuma mo ba bia umfi nkran umfi sahwi umfi kwaye mu hono no wa ba o ba no wa bedam wo taabo so ne yeto abetia wa na akọ leadership mo ton san dan ni nyina ma mo ho ena mo koye mo ba esan se mo nim se Ghana fo ni bi bebre no adwen wo fom tin mo ba no ma be keka nsem na mo de niema bi ni nam ho asem ye ana nwoma mo na mo ye Ghana na ifi mo mo papa je abenso ba ama obebu ye nyina ni Yesu sakura ye huni nyina bi muni pa bi no wo doctor asem foforo wo so no kura na Ghana fo wompe na se Ghana fo pe no kura One and Okobisa papa kufuo questions the idea doctors and foforo. Ono say ye kanokra kufuo 8 years obedi ye no enema papa nkwa no be ye chin mu 19 years papa di tena so no. Oye so be kasa na modi nkraduru command na mukun no. Eden na esi Ghana kura mutimi ye nneema bi tse dey say mobile no by Kwame Nkrumah 400 factories no mobile send no ko 800 and 600 and obi be no abese no. And then what do you know about leadership? Leadership now we can want some no. They na who provide my yen. We want picture na mtisa okay free SHS and want some. Papa, in life one ade bi obi abe ya na okay me na tezo ka say ade bi eso unya na no. Eso ye ne. We are not going to wait for 20 years. As an face. Say free SHS no. Ye be boy ka yo Ghana any ade ni obi maame papa bia ontimi hwe ne ba so otimi koton ne japade otimi koton ne niema na ode ahwe ne ba sempempeso se ne ba bedu ba bi enkwada na educate ne educate for future ye educate for ene aduane e bedi ene enti se beton Ghana nyina na de ahwe Ghana nkwada no makọ school no manya foundation no ochina o makọ ye adwuma e de asan kọ ji ade na ekoton ye ne ba ye na kọtọ besi won ma we will do it. You can wait for 20 years no se dan ko pon ya madom na mutena for 20 years na wo ba wo pekura no ba betwam I don't know puntu sa so because I dey puntu be and I say ye bomb besia I Dr. Koboy was it ma me bia ne ma me koton ne nkyɛnse ma no a de ko tua ne school fees no de bi otwem otimi hwe ma me ne hodin wo fe se na nka free SHS bi ho na nka papa die time no wo be ye bi na nka Koboy ko nka ne ma me nkyɛnse ne ke gusu gudem ko an koton adan na mo puntu sa Eniema ye kan wan se mai sagramani be mo de ebinim kra ka che se 4 years aka 1 year na de mahama beba mo na mo start mo ade ye ko fa itimensa o start sa project na e be kan mu nsem nyina kire Ghana for wo pa wo enko ba bia ko ne ko hwe YouTube ko YouTube wa YouTube ko ho Okwa ko good morning say one Polado much no. Iti men sabe tena obeka mu asem. Ko de koti. Asem o kafa sagrema ho. Movie man the press conference did not atem. Movie o party no. Ene omo ka ho eye press conference edidi iti men sa no no ko fa asem ne baaye a onim ho asem no. Mu didi na atem. Na kwasi yezu no ka obedi edi. Adana mo pe no kresa. Mo mi enka no kra ne fa nyi tumi. Se le be ya odi tumi na ne obeti odi also ka no kresa wo de be ya no wo de aye. Enya ti di atem ne eniema na ka so be we no eniema na so ye ne no na oyam yakọ anim no abrabo se wan so ba bia you cannot do with it takamu de ka mo kwa mu kura na mo kwa eden kama kale mu ko mu bia ma na internet atwa ma me matena ha kasa ma papa eti learn how to spray am wa kasa obi da de bae obi da de bae wo yi nipa e se o ye de wuntimi nye na wakọ wanim sa na ye bobra. Me say building be America na me fa ho ko adwuma. I say America is too big for small dreams. E do mo boy chamber ho adwen a mo dem fa ntwen. Seti de pim ko anim anu ma betwe o man na ko dachi. Ye pim ko anim anu ma betwe abade. Adan na mo fa say o man be ko nanim. Wo betimi ya ndisi ni ka no kure. Ni etu ye fa tumi ma ho. Na oba wa be ye de betimi abo o man ko nanim. Eno na obi ye hwehwe. Enye na we na kwaye we na me do be kan grofo we ho enkrofo be na award obi be kan why list bi ade obi ko kan list be ya me de on be kasa enkrofo ku no so no mko tia ensem a okokoti no e na ba ya obeka no because e wosem na obeka no ye di kat asa no wabeka mo man nko nanim obi afega na puntu ukọ bebi a muso ye ba ye ka bebrebe a ye bo nyina muso ngodo hu ka de be boye yese ye mfa la ya ne nkom mo bebi ni man kwa ne de ko ho nya asem ketwa ukọ dodo dio no ni ade de ko ho nya asem ketwa adenti because obi be ku ama se wu fie wo toilet mi kura o se mu otu nkun nimdie no wo fom so se nkun because adenti na wo toilet wo fie one man one toilet ankoso Ghana na toilet ni o mema you go bisa why leadership kamo 27 years na mo tena so no leadership abode man na mo oba treze we better so 27 years no say ne de Ghana kodu ye empepe so say ne de go na e wo na ne ye bokọ am nkrumadi no leadership ene mo be ye no ene ye kai no o papa je nkru bi ankai no ne okofa NDC ne kwa ba ye no kwa mo nkai no because wa me bibia mo oman no ti so betwe oman ne ko na chi ti leadership asema na aka chen wo ba na sama be ka che leadership ne ma mo ba ya mo de to kwam e ma de Ghana ko na nim aye nyina be boy ensema ma mo sampa mo be ye leadership ho azem now 27 years 21 fa hwe ama obi ba 6 years I say I na wa leadership ho azem na se be ka sisi ada pa na de obi de ka ko pre ba bi kitu abi 45,000 any gutuo ka mu poni o ka mu poni say na gufie unim na me ngwa say accident si say MP police san guide no say MP po no so san ko pe police guard obi enti 275 police na guide ba ko bia ene do me ka ho asem what say this for be press conference that thing ya come MP bia ba ko a guide no Nyankopon be si ehu mutunti na no ma wo ka akobo ho ene ehu say sa na police ka ho na say wo police guard of a human man and MPP woman and so my say there be because mo de mo na bibia mo na ye mamo wo de wo pe police guard Ghana for the omu hia e ba na kwa press conference that wo di disturb nkrofo wo di police guard so wonim ka nkobo wan ka be de hu Nyankopon hata sori di obe ni sumasi di e ba be pie hu na mani ama obi ye hu o my Ghana no 4 years pe akabe 1.5 year mo nto mo ase Pedro abeka dodo na abeka se oman ni mo na aduru mo so mo de monye oman no ye nyina e wo platform yi so mehwe se baby a se bo bra mba be dia de mefa camera call Ghana nkro nyina na makotwa ba bia enye bia picture nam de abegu ho na se jo mahama wie de 4 years na ma ba be se changes be no de court potem ho no na fe wie a na wu asem bia na ba be me pa ya me bo ano no se Nyankopon nye John Dramani Mahama dom na 2024 aba na ekoto no MB fomfa o break the 8 no to nchen normal John me continue on na ba no na ye nyina okrum a wa me create adwuma ama youth na organ na nyina anya adwuma anya wo de o ma 50% pe ana o ma fia bi adan ade be na si wo se jema se a mo pese ntumpan be dai akufo do ba na o ma Ghana no ba yin sen ni ekwaji aduane wo ba bi free e na o ba e wa betwam muna nurse for kakra ehia for kakra ji kakra so o ma sen e teacher for ji ayi kakra so o ma sen mo se mo dani odwanfun dead goat you cannot continue utwetwam ede be na si mo mienya botre na yen kan akoma nto ye yem na yen kan die mebe mo ma yakọ nanim ni enya nya atwomsem no Isaac de na mo asem ma no wa ama me hu no ha so obi aka asem o MPP ni obi aka asem o MPP ni sanse hu no be he no wagya na ma meto no ha na be de ma beto no ha dia ba political man say na ma no obi a che na jo MPP ni wo MPP ni ano wo nye nipa Papa me wa ya o asem wo ana ama kwa mejiga ne o ma Ghana kwa me nkruma edi kodu pepenso o di kodu pepenso mu a mo be se o ma ni enim we know ye nya nkwada
yeah me can say when you are referencing all your thoughts or your arguments on Ghana so much betterment comes out of you Kwabena say oba enye said as long as you know oba a part of you no aba more better would you do that
Papa na me fa monitor no ha agyen me fa monitor
I mean I know say sometimes tempest step in here and there but the very moment tempest step in we lose our power to reason I think case here so just watch out and obviously I mean say when we rise in these energies now one thing and same one more going back to listen to it again you realize it wasn't needed for you to say that going forward why na me ma na Nesika and so Emra Emekabi so na Nesika ready there na Nesika
Papa.
Welfare officer.
What's a maker?
I'm a two kappa welfare officer. So who are there?
Oh yeah, Papa.
Good. You any if you do. Medical they are too just to say only welfare officer, right? Now open officer now open welfare chairman and now open welfare president.
Papa, na me bisa say ade o san ka di o di to jai bi na obi su kra so ani je ho. Na ka ya prape. Na o pija de man di say say yen sampio.
Obi na ni je hu bia no ebe vice president and vice chairman. Why?
I some to ja na ka ya prape.
Prape no whatever.
O say
Prape no say chechi mu kasa.
Say ya to so abai.
Yango fa electoral commission na yento ade we hu aso baba
Ai
yo waka mate I'll take it to Boche na de obeka no ana wan kasa u ni pen so be adwuma no
oh ye ne ta ne papa mu what you say see your democratic dispensation
and say the reason why it happened that way and say you first of all initiated such a very beautiful thing. So it was something I'm very certain say you thought behind the scene and you realize it is happening, right? That is to say you have the welfare of the group at heart. And it's just a step in the right direction for us to let you take the lead in doing that. And yes, we are not practicing democracy here and there. However, if even you start and along the way, you decide so you might not be able to do it again. Obviously, we need to find someone else to carry on that very beautiful idea that came out of you. So that and yes, yeah, autocratically, right? As someone that this very beautiful idea emerged from, it was just a step in the right direction. So we will let you just handle those areas, going forward. But whichever way, we will take you to board chairman and see how things go. Why? Okay. All right then. Any uncle now so that you show. Why?
Yo, Papa ne fiada. Papa mi chemi wa fanom nyina. Papa.
Why? Koso.
Onim baby. Papa hwe. Ewiase ohun. Ye wa kronfo be mienu asem yensa. Ba ko ho ba ye from Kumasi ne from tutubotomfo. Ono de nsa hye obotom. Na wa yusika. Ena ye on kronfo bi so om se from arm robbers. Omo kutatruo. No mo bu fie na ni mo bu pru na ni. Ni atwetu asiuso enya sekan. Ni agye ho nneoma nyina. Ene de otoso so amanyoni politician. Ono so de oba papa. O dachi o future no no wia. Papa, de no hu power empire politician. Other than make us. Papa, I'm not bad de oba. The Amroba will give you the opportunity. Now or show the opportunity to show you the courtesy to show you the gun. Say, Massa, papa my bro tina. Until I know you are aware. But politician, dear papa. Politician with the pen. Keke. Papa. We need the hopper no Jaco. When the baby on say your passa, I sell that tina. Papa she ye move bra ye to kwan free Ghana aba brochi edientina sa awo we mu bibini a wodi banche ampesi wodi ko bi wogye ni nyina ho aba betina awo we mu edientia papa tuji di sentika ye kro na ye wom no ye ho to ye ni kamu pa anke ye mu bebrebe presi be free o manim. All because the politicians, they have robbed us our future. Into the move brave to coin about and conformaso. A Juma any say Kani and Pukrana, no, yeah. A Juma any say Ghana ni and Pukrana, no, yeah. Because politicians are destroying the future. I'm on here thinking center space. I don't know what's a banasa. Naya bank boni chrome. Na boni de share pagu kwam na nyoma ikoso. Na ya ba hu yeah, enjoying the benefit of boni amboni crew abro one boni timamufu abro na yeah enjoy bi no papa instead say politician bia wakoye boni ese o mane dachi ye beyi ye se duasa ne ya kan ho asem se na esitie no na fedi ye mu achemienu ni ye mu bi defend politicians, the vampires, the future destroyers, the dream destroyers. Ni defend them all because we are affiliated to them. All because you know me na kakasa bako. All because you know me fi kro bako. All because if you tribe bako. All because if you city bako. Papa, I go you na your friend politics. Say ye kwa to aba na ye yi o can the phone book no. Politician the destroyer no we yi efrim. Ye wa broche no we yi efrim. We yi efri agro. We yi efrim yen ka ho. O kan we o ko kasa asemu ya no be janchen no ba be defend. Why do you have to defend this? Agro no kre yi efrim. Efrim. Enti asem ba ne e ka ne se ne sitie. O se e ka ne se ne sitie. and say di bi kototo ye di koto ha na de wa koto ha papa me wo fa kwabra e kasa o ne kasa no wakasa kama papa ne nsem na wo ka no ebi wo ha ti etasu mu pepepepepepe yes no krese papa Ron is by Ron is bedi Ron is betonton in Japade bebre aye Ghana Japade even ye London hampukre away na Ghana wa Japade Ron is betonton ni na ai sa nyoma na tonton sika ne ye hu do de ye so mo chem mo hu so mo ye ne den o so mo ye ne den o ye mu hu akonta nchire obi a ebesinde papa na eye no kraso se na nnakufu ado one na ban papa krono ne dream akoso no papa ye kaso mbebu hu akonta menim buku krokro ebetimi atwere gum sika form nsase kenofori ata akufu ado nankasa ye maame ya nanse okowia wa wia 1 million ebro 1 million progress can ebro $1 million it's a lot sika form nsase krono akoso another watch of na akufu ado papa enti me enye mwanwa se nyoma esisi wo Mali ebi esi wo Mali ebi esi wo Burkina Faso ena ebi so esi wo Guinea Guinea ana Niger papa e dey na call so sir what caused that na san nyoma no asesa e wo Africa anasa ebi koso wo Ghana keta hye project dream kankan krono so twa Ghana na eso twa ekufo do ne na bagusu wia Ghana fo so that the atmosphere will call for it and one day it can happen papa ne ekufo de ka ku awo no wa ye no Ghana bi ni ku ye ka se ku so otu bibia egu ye so otu abanko egu so otu bibia egu so otu nkrofo no aduanye egu enwuma ekufo do ba wagu no banse wagu ni na ye ku no waye
What the new definition of coup abana?
Of course. Coup. What is the definition of coup? Said to overthrow a constitutional government. Now, this will be in a bank and individual. What be in the bank? Banks in the Juma Ghana for year Juma womb. A coup for the Bogu banks in now. Asapa Ghana for Tika. And but yeah, banks will stay legal. It's legal. Legal. Or buy Ghana for Sika. What's up times to the good banks? So what's Yansa Benewum? And how can you defend this? How? It's one to one. A coup for the 200. I say atmosphere no be atmosphere na ti asoja fo ne keke common so me bibia me enye moma because enyoma e fa so ma runners be 1982 so 1981 wan ku no sa nyoma still as here the I times 10 e Ghana I times 10 nothing has changed and na ku ye no so no papa and the modern ku e omo ye kra omo kum nipa ni South African country been tis omukum anoma bampo peaceful ye to afisu no ma take over because say no ma sika kono ni anho kire ni kom no ohia na about 0.2% pe the political class omukwa na enjoy no yenye sa Ekufuado the baba your friend Mre Finidi the baba ya omoto national anthem ya bo national anthem or tin the phone so or receive call no sana waba be 5 million one restaurant as restaurant 5 million on the adwuma be no your queen as can be see at the body this restaurant
Oh, say we are kobo busian.
Okobo busia until ne papa me president no okobo busia nka yin.
Oh, send any time, energy, space, and circumstances na asesent na no na asesa na wetima dia kobo busia. Enka from so on ho ana.
Ankobo busia contract e ma no. Family and friends. Papa, in the history of our country, Oman penny bien obu omana na busuafo etwa ne ho ahia se akufo ado enso me ofa meka se meboa. Ghana fo nyina ni tua. Ne ba, ne nana, ne girlfriend, ne banana, ne wofa ase nase just a time. Families, friends, cronies, just a time. A time. Obi adini sakoba abasi kama na akufo ado wadane judge no abe defend no. Papa yen akufo ado na be ka kire ye ndu achi se ono na aba mu no. Wo wa ye wadwen se oba a pesca woman no you'll be highly disappointed. So pesca go to private sector. Papa na ye akufo ado na ka asem no. Enti de ene de na si de na asesa. Ono aso na be ka kire se he will use Anas principle. You will use Anas principle. Na alliance you use those principle now. Through a kufuado ne Kennedy Japan ne one didn't picture beto so one nice akwala yakobo treat him yakuno. Another watch of a kufuado ye who yes. No investigation, nothing has been done. Ye who up to now ye name yes. I mean, what sort of nation are we running like this? By any can say, day a continue a papa na chineko. Day a beko yenchi. Nti se anhwe ne anka no kre ne amfa ne kwana nto be bia da dachi bia ne yanka se ne bebu aboye because udu 70 no 70 60 70 kwa ho ode nko fom oti abroche opedie mo fa kofi also pe unia na so pose definitely you go back to Ghana na okwa na aka ose kakape ade na yinti bi nka no kresa na ade o man papa say o man NDC ne PP fo nkwa ade ana ada na bibi so o man na so beka yan lebu MPP ni nebu NDC ni mo so you are mo minority na no ye to abana mo yesen NDC ni MPP fo no mo yesen nto mo fi say Ghana man na yo mo de ana say o mo fi say yo mo de
You was Anasika. I love what you just said. No matter the size of any political party in our country, it is minority to Ghana, right? No matter the size. And oh yeah, 29 million.2 krana, you are a minority to Ghana. Thank you very much, Nasika. Na memoir homeso.
Papa, but me last one so.
Hey,
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Right. Papa, na neku for the catch say, ono akọ Ghana from Paga to Azim. Onim Ghana ntwo lo mu nyina. Enti empa kuya ne ma no. No ba obetwa to Ghana hyehyɛ Ghana ye. Ye di akuya na ma na sa nyoma nkoso na se ye ka. Mo for begina be ka say na ye di akuya ne ma Papa J, e dey no timi ye 19 years. Ye di ma wan, ye di ma Mahama dey no timi ye. Omo ntimi aye nti e di ma ekufu ado. So nyansafo nimdifo obenfo omna no metoto nioma onso ba ya onso twa fa ne bo ne yakoka o se mienka say papa that's
all right. And yeah, Bibi Finland sabo ko there Bibi Bibi peso ti keke and yeah
Papa
Bibi
oh friend
na me from
okay
obaso kaka kra na
me tie mo
sa uti okay
me tie
yo and yeah beje final words no msa ka be 30 minutes na yapon but unfortunate abranti ana was here the interview na while you Ghana networks maybe our one of say why the network na into any perhaps we'll do it next week. No two weeks about that. 80 final words.
Yan shase say of chumuni on I just say yan kwai your final word.
Yo, na BOGYAE ye dey akodi yesama this one. So funny Mac. Ye tell say ye woni pe bi wo no ma. Ye ntimi ngina fa. And I can say nipa ni central region. So the last time no na MPP kuta. MP Dudua was central region. Omukọ abatu obi mu no. Esote ya. Kwa santimemu an yes an etie. Kwa water region yes at a point 1992 MPP and you be a man representing as a member of parliament as some part in water region. Upper East Abakufo winni abanokra ni enye nipa a obeye to say minister central region kontisa Ghana ko bi no mentisa ebi mu beda ntemu we are there na ya ebeka ye wo ye so ye say ye bo abaso se ye bo abaso ye no de eye nipa su say nipa na one table no mo determine who is to rule. Yes, I say can this be rule all this while and MPP should rule all this while. So you only pay you at the time for the yes or any no. But one know why I say won't go jina baby be me go jina baby o ye papa make a chiro we ye boni a make a chiro and ye opa and o de credo beto manu mumu ye kwa anim no Papa Smiley NDC for ye mahama ne nkofo bon to wa bia no kura bi wo ho amon kan kire ni minim so mo akotoko musika na omde ba ye Ghana lawyer bi ba asempa friend lawyer twum this some work can you not to say a bra opening kusibu for can some opposition and to why did you Ghana in so enemy hwehwe mu ama ya hu ne say see a tracker emolument near your interest a bimpo nka for amortization nti a himfa no mo kan hu say eni ma mo bo MPP so bo yina say omo ye ni yina no e be collateral damage for them. So munya bana ebe expect say your rules in our mbeye. We're going to expect them say the hospitals in our mbeye. NDC won't power the BBC here. Obasha fans abeye 50 ye blocks omusi in our no. Omo anfa ni pengumu. Omo twitwa hospitals na dey na omo anfa bi ni pengumu. MPP na dey nipa begum say school ba ku bi anya nipa 20. And you 20 workers and 30 workers. 30 times 50 cry saying. And no cry balloons are Ghana wage bill. No. And no, the politicians don't tell us. Yes, you do on waiting. You miss out say him for a mobile Sikadia. Wabra Mumbo BCM Begu, Mbegu Yetisum. Nobody is talking about it. Then I hey, I mean,